Hey everyone! Haha.
Hey,
Chat, is this real?
Oh my god, we're actually live. Look at us go.
I
No.
I thought the thing on Rosie's neck was like a communist symbol. Like a brief
Holy
moment.
shit.
The real
Big
enemy
fan
of this
of communism.
campaign is the Soviet Union.
We can't be saying that shit. You know what's happening in Russia right now?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
It's a little bit funny.
It's a
That's
little
kind
bit
of
funny.
funny.
Anyways, hello
Okay,
everyone.
that was the start.
Welcome to Days of Dusk.
The
Let's
Dusk
recap you on the last 5 sessions. A lot has happened.
A little bit. Has
I
happened.
nearly killed someone.
As a treat.
I did kill someone.
I think we all nearly killed
I'm the DM. I nearly killed 2 people.
Yep. And you got the rest of us real low.
Yeah.
I came damn close to a TPK. That's just how good I am.
I'm damn close to TPK.
Fletcher having fucking war flashbacks. Oh, not again!
Not again.
No,
Not another
not
TPK.
again. Please.
Alright.
Breakdown.
But yes, I'll hand the floor over to you, Rosie.
Yeah, so it's me, Rosie. I'm Rosie. This is me. My name's Rosie.
Oh, should we do
Back to you.
introductions? Should we do introductions?
So, this is
Can we do
Welcome to the World of Days of Dusk. So, first and foremost, we live on the continent of Nisakoko, where it is never truly day. The sun only rises part of the way into the sky, and it's kind of always near dusk. You may have figured out the name of the session, the campaign of the session.
That's the name of the campaign.
That's the thing. So as you can see on our map here, there's a few interesting areas. There's a lot to see, but for now we started out in Sunsilk, which was session 1. The party was all looking for information about some people that had gone missing, and came to learn that everyone who had gone missing had been a traveler until recently. And then, as they were researching it, they found out all the disappearances were connected to one room. So Rylerin was like, hey, I'll stay in that room for tonight, and we'll see if I get kidnapped. The whole room was a mimic, so the party successfully defeated it after one of the most traumatizing experiences of their lives, and went about their day. So next, they moved over to Tuluris because in the process they found the suspicious wooden tube that had something in it. It had these ornate engravings that looked like flowers, or something like that at least. And yeah, so they went west to Tuluris, where they had heard they might find more information, and there they met the Sheriff Crow, who Larson loves.
No, don't call me out like this.
Rylerin and him are gonna have a slow burn romance by the looks of things, but for now, Arson's just like hanging out, you know.
Listen,
Arson's simping, Rylerin's not.
I'm
Important
dying
distinction.
for this man.
And so while we were hanging out here, we found out that the contractors that were responsible for putting that mimic in there are here. So we're trying to gather evidence against them to see if we can get them like arrested or whatever. You know, while we were hanging out here, Rylerin and Sheriff Crow were having an intimate moment on the roof talking about their feelings, and then something exploded somewhere. So naturally, the sheriff, being the sheriff, went to go check it out. Turns out it was some sort of magical bomb that left behind what can only be described as a chemical weapon. Anyone who walked into it fell ill if you stayed in it for too long. So the party went in trying to, you know, save anyone who might have been caught up in the explosion and figure out what the hell happened. And got attacked by an Aasimar, this gray dude with a big fucking katana. And he almost killed Palfi, who is not here today, but, you know, is cool. Just generally caused a lot of problems for the party's health. but they managed to successfully knock him out, put him on death's door, and then the entire party passed out, which was weird because a spell that can pass an entire party at level 3 out is pretty strong. So something weird happened. The party woke up outside of the explosion afterwards, said that apparently they had been carried out by the guardsmen, including the sheriff. And our buddy Ryler in here used the neat little spell called Locate Object and found out not the sword that he was stabbed with, but the sheath of the sword was within 1,000 feet to the north. So they followed it. They found this lovely little lady with her cart and her carriage. And they walked up and they were like, "Hey, mind if we, have a look in the back?" And she was like, "I don't know why you would. Nyx did it anyway because he's a rogue and a little shit." And almost got stabbed in the head.
Oh boy.
War broke out. So Rylerin and the party versus this gray guy and this girl who turned out to actually be a druid. She turned into a bear at one point. The party got almost wiped out, but managed to pull it off, put the girl within 1 hit point of being down, and successfully downed the Aasimar. And then this guy with a... I described him as having a Markiplier body type showed up and said, "If you answer me these riddles 3. He basically said, like, "Hey, I don't want to fight, but for what it's worth, the entire party is, like, on death's door, so I would win. But I don't want to do that. I want to take my friends and go." And they bargained. He gave them some information in exchange for taking the girl with him. The Aasimar was not so lucky. Basically, in the process, he said that the weird green smoke that was poisoning people from that explosion is called miasma. There's also a physical and a liquid form called rot and dread, respectively, and overall, it's just called Creed. Why it's used and what it's used for, not entirely known, but it's some pretty creepy shit. And the party took the Aasimar back and have now arrived back safely into the town of Telurus, and are probably going to question him. But first, Gnark stopped by the clothing store to pick up his pajamas.
Yay!
Very
And
important.
that's the real important plot point you need to know.
That's
got
the real
pajamas.
character arc.
You can check that out. Gnark's character arc done. Pajamas?
Pajama art.
Perfect.
Pajama skin
Okay.
unlocked.
We can move on.
I can select a custom skin now for Gunnar.
Let's go.
All right.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Rylerin, albeit wincing, carries the Aasimar back into town. Palfy is just like, after all that, I'm gonna go pass out.
I'm gonna take a nap.
It's nap time for
Oh,
Palfy.
okay.
There's enough time for coffee.
Meanwhile, for the rest of the party, we've got, by the way, the token named Me is the Aasimar.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have to refill my water real quick, so figure out what you're gonna do.
That's kind of gay.
Yeah, I think we're currently just waiting outside for Gnark to do his
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I think at this point, I got my pajamas. I'm basically done.
Yeah.
Where's the sheriff? Did Rosie point out where the sheriff's place is?
No, I don't. We are going to be looking for it this session.
Cute.
But yeah, like if Coffee coming by, like Rylan kind of like nods and like, well, have a good sleep. I hope you feel better.
It just waves like good night.
Thank you. That's my impression of that.
Oh my god.
No.
Kind of like looking at the doors, like look over at Nyx. Do you think that Gnark's okay on there? It's taking a long time for him to come back out.
I bet he's fine.
All right.
And I immediately emerge in my beautiful blue pajamas into the morning, into the outside.
Oh well.
Oh, you put it on?
Oh, Yeah, I put it on.
Did you
Told me
put...
to try it out.
So did you put it over top of your clothes, or...
Well, Gnark's not wearing a lot of clothes anyway, so...
No, fair
It just-
enough.
Right.
It's
I'm basically
Mostly
carrying my belt like I have around.
Oh my god. Well, did you wanna stop by somewhere so you could change and not soil your pajamas?
welcome back.
Oh, okay. I gotta go find. I'm gonna go behind the building
Oh my god.
and change.
Oh my god.
And it's like, yeah, okay.
My God, okay.
Yeah, excuse me.
All right. Well, I guess he's doing that out there. All right.
Kind of. Okay. Nix is gonna look over at Ryler and is like, do you need help carrying him?
No, just sore. I didn't exactly have enough healing for myself, so I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure Gunnar can probably carry him.
Gunnar wanted to keep an eye on him, and we decided that'd be best for him to just walk behind me. But my other worry is just I don't want Gunnar to possibly get too angry, and I'd like to question him. So
All right. If you need help, just say so.
yeah, of course. I'll have a rest, and I'll be spick and span again. No worries.
Might have a -1 in strength, but
Dude, at least I have a positive in strength. Rao looks at Nick but doesn't want to say anything. He's like, I think I'm alright.
It's okay, I got it. Just imagine Nick's being like, good, because I actually couldn't help. I was really only offering to be nice.
That sounds about
Um,
right.
So it is at this point, Rylerin, that you hear Grey Boy stir. He's not waking up, but he's just like...
I think we better start looking for the sheriff's place, or somewhere to put this fellow, because I don't think it'd be good for him to wake up. And we did take all his stuff, like weapons and stuff, off of him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do we see the captain over there?
Where? Oh yeah, he's still over there, making sure everything's cleaned up from the boom boom.
I'll kind of just let Gunnar know that I'm just gonna head over there, so we can hopefully get the information.
Janark is basically changing into his clothes, not in a building, just in an alleyway.
I know.
Like, around between his buildings.
It's really good.
People might see him.
There's like some bushes that are just conveniently covering your crotch.
It's like the conveniently shaped lamp from Undertale.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
just a Gunark-shaped lamp behind
Yeah.
one of these buildings.
Gunnar shaped lamp.
What an odd shaped lamp that is. Shouldn't take too long.
But yeah, so Riley will kind of like walk over here. Gam, may I speak to you for a moment?
He like looks at you and he just kind of rolls his eyes, says something to the other men, and then walks over and is like, "What is it?"
Well, we found the culprit, and I was hoping that you'd know where to, if there's a place for like a jail cell or something of the sort, because he's starting to stir, and we're not in the state to deal with him if he ends up trying to do something. Us beat the fuck up, barely standing, bloody as shit.
Yeah, he like looks you up and down and is like, "Yeah, Sheriff Crow has a jailhouse.
Well, where would that be?
Probably. I'm sure you'd want to hold him personally.
And where would that be?
Across the way from the barracks. I'm circling the building in question.
I appreciate
Zoom
that.
out. I see.
Well, do you need any help around here, or you guys got it covered?
The guard can handle it.
Oh, and I did want to say, good news for the people who were afflicted with the smoke. Time should just help heal it. So there ain't
And
shit.
happy
What you doing
thoughts.
that?
Just came across it conveniently. Did a little bit of a
How convenient. He,
yeah.
like squints at you and then walks away.
God damn it! He really does not like me.
No,
To be
I don't
fair-
suppose he does. How can you tell?
Relica like looks at him walking away and then looks at Nick's like, do you know if I did something to upset him?
To be fair, you didn't really give a good answer.
What am I supposed to say? That I made a deal with someone for somebody else's body? Like,
You could just say that this guy told you he is the culprit.
listen, alright, let's just head to the barracks. Or the jailhouse, something.
You're not really good at
Yeah.
making lies.
I'm doing my
hold on.
best.
Gunnar basically pulls around while they're talking. But when he put on his belt, he put on it backwards.
Oh my
Oh,
And the backside isn't 100% covered.
god.
oh my god.
So for a split second, you look and see Gunnar,
Ass
walking
out.
full ass out, full, maybe a little bit of a
Okay,
junkie.
okay, but the thing is that all I'm saying is that if his ass is out, that means his junk is out.
We did.
When
we
it's
did roll for
regular
dick size.
When if he's wearing the belt properly, that would mean his fucking thang is just swanging it in the wind.
Dog. Okay, listen. We did roll for dick size, so do we actually see it?
No, true. Gunark is a grower, not a shower. He goes from a 1 to a 12 real quick. So there probably wouldn't be much. Anyways, I'm gonna start heading towards. I'm gonna like nod at Gunark and be like, we found where to find the jailhouse, so let's head on over.
Okay, well, why are you stuttering? Something wrong?
I'm just struggling to think of words. I won't lie.
Okay.
I'm fine. Don't worry. And I'll start heading over to the building. New.
I'll fall behind. Zoom!
Alright, so, there are, on this building, there are 2 doors. The one on the right, has like a lock on it and like, whatever. The one on the left has a sign that says, Sheriff's Jailhouse, so.
I guess I'll go into the one that's not locked.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
The bottom or the top
Which
one?
is it?
Bottom one.
Ooh, into the void we go.
Into the fall!
We're gone.
Get one
Oh, I
square.
should like reveal it piece by piece.
Oh, how convenient. Hi, Sheriff Crow.
Oh god.
Why are
here
you
we
doing
go.
it piece by piece? Oh my god, Gunark's on top.
He's on top of me too. I can't even. I don't. Even, where's my token?
I'm walking right between y'all, right into the
Oh my god.
Where? I'm on top
You go
of the
right
guy.
past into the actual cell. You're like, oh, it's cozy in here.
Like, oh, what's this place? Ooh, fancy.
And the sheriff's like hat is on the desk beside him. And as you all walk in, he like he looks each of you up and down as you walk by, and then watches as Gunnar just wanders into the cell and is like, "Can I help you all?"
Well, I kind of like do like the the thing where like you readjust, like kind of like toss them a little higher to readjust, probably make him grunt a little bit. We did find him. Figured that it'd probably be better to drop him off in a jail
He
cell.
stands up and walks around and like looks at the guy and is like, "It's that mark again on his head."
Yeah. Now, is there anywhere I can put this? Or
Sheriff Girl looks at Gunnar and is like, "Well, I can think of one place." Hey,
Can I-
big guy,
Uh,
can you come out of there?
okay, but this room is not very well quality, I must say.
not well quality.
Not meant to
2
be.
out of 10.
Um, but yeah, I'll,
It's like an Airbnb.
oh my god.
The
Fucking
cart
two,
was better
2 stars
than
on
this.
Yelp.
On Sheriff's Crow Airbnb.
Free stay, free.
He's like, just so you know, I can't hold him for very long. I have a client coming in late.
Fucking,
20 bucks a night.
fucking the ad on Airbnb. Stay here for free if you commit a crime.
All done, easy.
You know what? Let's say there's a poster outside under the actual sign that says free lodging if you commit a crime.
Oh, it's like those fucking the shoplifting things where it's like get a free ride to the jail like the police station if you shoplift.
Yeah.
It's one of those
Well,
signs.
you know what Nick's gonna do?
It's like,
Oh,
ooh, free
no.
lodging.
It's like, I can stay here for free.
But
I don't have to pay.
I'll drop
I'm
off.
also gonna take the EP out of
Yeah.
his name.
All I have to do is just commit crimes. I already knew that.
You just have to get caught.
So you walk in, you put the guy down just like on the floor. There is a bed. There's like, you know.
I'll put him in the bed. I'm not a piece of shit. Yeah.
Fine. There's like a bed and like a sink.
Mhm.
And you put him down. I'm assuming you step out.
Yeah.
So Sheriff Crow can lock it.
Lock you with
Lock
it.
me in with it.
Yeah, fuck you. You're in there now.
And Sheriff Crow's like, so do you want me to wake him up or wait?
Would you... Do we want to talk to him now?
I don't have any spells to help out with this. I would like to commit cast Zone of Truth on this, but again, I don't really have much magic left over.
You
Alright,
always
do
wait
we...
a night.
Yeah, do we want to rest up?
I
Just,
think
you
that'd be
know...
nice.
I don't want to leave him alone.
Well, Sheriff Crow's here.
Well,
I think Sheriff Crow is more than capable. He did help us a lot in that fight.
yeah,
Took him down.
that was a really cool move in there. That was really awesome. That go with your arm thing.
Thank you. I like the part where you went Louis and he went bang.
Can I have your autograph?
Oh my god.
Can I have your autograph?
Can you
Please,
sign
please,
my
please.
nightcap? I hand him over my nightcap.
You're actually doing it?
Oh my
I-
god!
Gunnar likes Crow. He sees him as a badass.
True.
He's like, sure. He pulls out a pen, signs it
Yeah,
on
oh
the
my
inside.
God.
Woo!
Yeah, Big and Arc.
This is a good day.
I'm glad you're having a good time.
He's
I
like
get it.
still bleeding.
Yeah, like, despite the many wounds, this is a good day.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like looking at the slowly,
God.
I was like, thank God the pajamas didn't get bled on.
Phew.
Well, I guess we'll see you around tomorrow. Why am I red?
I'm changing everyone's things.
You're an enemy now.
Little picture.
Damn it!
Oh my god, you're anime.
Oh wait, right, because they're
transparent.
transparent. I need to change the. What color? What color should the tokens be?
Black
Blue?
or
Oh, we're
white?
Oh, there we go. Off we go. I guess we're dead.
going.
Hey guys, good
We-
campaign. TPK.
Anyway.
Or did
Rolling
we
new
exist in the
characters.
first place?
Yeah,
Were
it's a
we
dream.
ever real?
It's a simulation.
Shit. Not
Wait,
again.
are you telling me this was all a game?
It always has been.
What do you think? This is some sort of tabletop RPG? Yes.
That's why I'm here.
Yes. Actually, every time you kill someone in game, someone in real life dies.
Shit, not again.
If you die in the game, you die for real.
Oh my god.
Oh
I like
no,
how
the stakes
right-
are raised.
I like from afar, Rylerin's just ahead.
Yeah, just no details.
No details, head MD.
He's doing his best, man.
Still like
He's
Gnark
trying.
Gnark is twice the size of the Icon. Still a thing.
I think the light gray worked better for Gnark.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I could
I'd rather
fix it
have
up.
them all uniform though.
Okay.
Could
I mean,
probably fix
I
it.
think we should use whenever Fletcher gets things of all of them because
Mm.
he's a little better at art than I am.
Aw.
Oh,
So.
it's okay.
Oh, you
I mean,
didn't
I'm
bother
not
act-
like
you
dog
didn't
shit,
bother
but I'm
act-
saying like in an objective sense, if you were to look at our things side by side, it's like
One of
But
these
you
things
didn't
is
bother
not
to
like the
ask
other.
me if I wanted to draw. Okay, I get it.
Damn.
well, everyone's gonna
Damn.
draw them.
No. I guess I'm not an artist in your eyes.
Oh boy.
Damn,
No.
she.
You're not even a person in my eyes, you freak!
No.
Yes. Oh my god.
I'm actually
if you'll
Minotaur.
excuse
racist.
me.
I'm racist against Minotaurs.
Not again.
No, not the racism.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I just thought of a slur for Minotaurs.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be
Cowbell.
Damn.
Cowbell?
Bro.
That's fucked.
I can't wait to get slurred on in the campaign.
Get slurred
To
on.
get slurred on.
Okay, guys.
Get hate crime.
From what I remember, I do believe that we were planning to. Did we want to talk with Redmond Contracting today, or did we want to wait on that?
I think that's what you wanted to do, right?
Because the thing is, like, we kind of haven't seen them in 24 hours, or like done anything with it. So it's like,
Do we want to rest and then check them out? Because what if like some shit happens?
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go take a nap on the fucking roof again.
If you want. Wait, never mind. Never mind. We only have 2 rooms. Oh wait, actually, I have a bed. I don't know. You want to sleep in my bed?
Ayo.
Oh, there I have 2 beds.
I mean,
man.
Gnark sleeps outside.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I got the cart. Well, I mean, I could sleep in here. With the
Oh my
cart.
god! Don't sleep in the fucking jail cell.
Well, what's this guy gonna do? He doesn't have his stuff, so he'll like kick Gnark. Gnark will wake up, and then Gnark will just pick
Fucking
this guy
knock
up
him
and
out.
throw him.
Yeah.
See, that's what
Immediate.
we don't want to happen.
Exactly. It's not for the safety of Gnark, it's for the safety of the guy.
Yeah,
To keep him
No, he's gonna be
alive.
like, did you just hit me? Wait, I remember when you hit my friends. Fucking charges at him, tackles him through the wall.
Yeah.
I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Jesus.
But yeah, no, Rallyrin does not. He's a little worried about what could have happened while we were out. So he personally would like to do a little checkup. Checkup.
Little checkup.
Yeah. Well, if you guys are heading to rest, I'll let you do that. I'll probably be heading back to keeping watch.
Keeping watch.
You get some rest as well.
Oh yeah, don't worry about me. I'll get the rest. I'll just again, I'm just really good at keeping watch
Sounds like you need
overnight.
it.
Been a long day.
Alright. Stay safe.
Of course. And you guys as well.
Keep yourself
Remember,
safe.
if you need something punched,
I remember,
you
don't
get
worry.
me.
I appreciate that, big man. Alright.
Who's
Good night, y'all.
been well, I don't know what time of day it is.
Well, if
But
you're
have a good-
if you're heading to
Probably
bed, then
around
it's good
dusk.
night. Wow, who'd have thought? Dusk? Amazing. Inconceivable, even.
Dusk, comma space, and the days thereof.
I mean, if you're heading to bed, then it don't really matter what time it is. Good night either way.
Evening and good. Alright, so Rylan, are you just gonna sit outside, or are you gonna like poke your head in and be like, hey?
I don't really want to give them. No, I'm not gonna poke my head in. Is there windows? I don't. No, there's no windows. I'm probably just gonna go back onto the roof.
Okay. And you're just planning to take a long rest?
Yeah.
All right. So everybody does get the long rest.
Shit's back, thank God.
I've been happy since.
You're not correct, you're full.
Yippee.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Gnark has been healed.
Doctor!
I need a doctor. Woo.
Ryler and Gnark are heavy emetic.
Oh my God.
Doctor!
What?
Yes!
What do you want?
All right. So next morning, Ryler and you lie motionless. And you hear from down to the side, Sheriff Crow be like, "Hey, you up there?"
He fucking like peeks my head over the edge. Morning.
Your captive's awake.
Appreciate that. I'll go gather the rest of them then.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he just walks away.
With a little finger salute
Yeah.
and just like, and I didn't see anything overnight.
Nope.
I'll go fetch the party. I'm just gonna move the photos, the map over to the jailhouse. Simplicity. My friend just messaged me. What a great moment to join your Twitch stream. I just thought of a Minotaur slur. Sorry to call
Well,
you
I
out.
did.
But what an intro to the fucking session. Holy
Welcome
shit.
to the campaign. Yeah, I
There's
will be
Minotaur
making more fictional
slurs.
slurs, by the way.
Oh, for everyone, no, no.
That's the
A slur
second
for
one,
everyone.
by
Oh my god.
We have more slurs, folks. Can you?
Can you
It's
make
all
them all?
inclusive, guys.
after this break.
Quick
Quick running out.
Welcome to Days of Slurs.
Welcome to Slurs of Dusk.
Oh my god. But yeah, I'll go get the party and wake them up. Just so we can move on from this
In a
fucking
very
nightmare.
odd way. Big fan of slurs.
I feel very welcomed in a very odd way. Love you, Mochi.
Big slur fan. I know I am.
Roll the
Alright,
slur
so-
number.
Roll for slur.
No!
1d slur.
Vicious
Roll
mockery.
for slur. Which
Vicious
slur am I
slurrery.
using today?
Bitches slur. Fucking hell.
It does like 400% more damage than
Fuck.
normal vicious mockery because you said slur. Anyway,
Moving on, because I don't want to get reported.
hey, chat
We
doesn't
haven't even
know
said a
that
slur yet.
cowbell is a slur. The best part is Gnark would probably be like, "What?
What do you mean?
What's a bell?
I don't have a cowbell.
What's a bell? What's a cow?
Oh my god. He's just too stupid, so he's immune.
What's a kobold?" He
Toby?
thinks they said cobalt.
Cobalt? Cobalt where?
Oh no, not the
Kobe.
kobold. Not the kobold.
Kobe. Anyway,
We
so
are so bad at keeping on track.
you unite at the sheriff's jailhouse, signed by the door that says "Commit crimes for a free night stay."
Nix just looks like a narc. Like
Hmm?
it's free.
Free?
Oh my god.
That's less than 1 gold.
Well, you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Whoa, ready.
Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll head in. I'm just gonna quickly, I would have taken time to prepare my spell, so I'm just gonna quickly, tweak those.
Of course, of course.
Because I know what
Um,
we're doing today.
So, As the three of you walk in, you see Sheriff Crow at the sort of desk to your right, and his eyes are fixed on the Asimar.
Mhm.
The Asimar is sat on the ground, kind of like right near the bars, and he's doing that thing where like one knee is up, one knee is down, and you have like your hand over the knee that's
Yeah.
up. And as you walk in, you see his eyes shift over to you. Granted, he has no pupils, so
I just feel we just feel the gaze on us.
yeah, you can kind of feel him looking at you.
Well,
Yes,
Casually
please.
waves.
good morning to y'all.
Where's my sword?
You're not getting back.
It's at Nunya.
It's mine now. Oh my god.
Your sword's in D's.
These nut
These
fucking hell.
Oh, got him.
What's the meme where it's like your sword's in blank? What's a blank? But it's like not the same thing.
I don't know.
Oh, it's Steve Jobs died of ligma. Who's Steve Jobs? Ligma ball.
Fucking hell.
Your sword died of ligma. Where's my sword? Ligma.
Anyways, you're not getting back. Is that what you're asking about?
I will someday.
We'll see about that.
You see him smirk.
No likey that. I just frown.
Hold on, let me.
Yeah, what's up?
I just wanna.
What are you doing? Are you doing a quote? Is that what's happening?
Not
Oh.
exactly.
I see that.
What the fuck?
Suddenly, giant yellow frown.
Get that shit out of here! Fucking hell! Oh my god.
Ryder,
No!
what happened to you? Why are you on your side face?
What did I do to you?
What did you do to Ryder?
Put me back, fucker! Get that shit out of here!
Monster.
I swear to God!
Doing something.
Oh my fucking
Jeremy just let with emojis the entire game. No, I
No, you gotta color pick it gray.
don't.
Anyway, let me entomb him.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god. My face hurts.
The best part is I can now do an inception and make Ryleran's token.
Why
What?
did you do that?
Fuck me.
Ryder, why are you in the jail cell?
I
Why?
identify as jail cell.
I am made of metal deep down. Anyway.
Anyways,
So yeah, he smirks.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I suppose we'll see about that. I'm sure you're aware what's gonna be happening here. We're gonna be asking you some questions. We're gonna be expecting some truth out of you. So, to help with that, I can cast a little spell. I suggest succumbing to the effects. I'll know if you fail. If you wait, hold on. I'll know if you. Would it just be succeed on it? No. Avoid
I'll
it?
know if you're affected by it.
Yeah, I'll know if you're affected by it. So.
Bitch.
Did you just fucking cuss me out?
no, I was saying like the idea of Ryler and
Oh,
going,
bitch.
I'll know if you're affected by it.
Bitch.
And then everyone in the party looks at him like,
The fuck?
what? And he's like,
Holy shit.
no, I just thought it would sound cool. Never mind.
No. But rather will be like, Is he responding or anything like that?
You can still kind of feel that he's looking at you, even though his head is pointed at the ground.
Mm.
It's really off-putting because.
Oh, it's on me specifically.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You feel his gaze on you. It feels like he's looking at you, even though his face is directed down. It's like if you were to speak to a blind person who is staring kind of slightly toward the ground, you know, but you just feel like you're being watched. It's very uncomfortable feeling.
Do I give myself advantage? I'll wait to do that. For now, I will cast Zone of Truth. 15-foot radius sphere on my point of my choosing, so it'll be on, like, I'll try to, like, it'll be on him, obviously.
It's a charisma save, right?
Yes, charisma save.
And you can tell whether or not.
Yes, I will. You know whether the each creature succeeds or fails on a saving throw.
Okay, so you cast it, and you kind of feel it, like your magic sort of wrapping around him. Specifically, this spell focuses around like the larynx, voice box, that area. And you can feel it sort of take root in there, and then it's almost as if your magic dissipates, as the spell does not take hold.
I just narrow my eyes.
He narrows his.
All right. Look back at the so the spell didn't work. He either I ain't sure what happened. I just know that it didn't work. So we'll have to be careful about making sure that whether he's lying or not. So let's start with a broad question. Why'd you set
He
off?
motions his hand like, go ahead. Almost as if to say, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're not, bitch.
Like, I'm not busy today.
So let's start with a broad question. Why'd you set off the miasma in the building? And I will be very, like, watching his reaction very carefully. If you want me.
Insight.
Yep, I'll try.
Oh, boy,
In
In fact, everyone roll insight for that matter.
20.
Wow.
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 Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Okay.
You're a Gucci gang.
Insight.
For Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci
There
gang.
you go.
Oh, what it will be?
Oh my god, it's a number!
15.
So he after you ask it, he just like sort of puts his hands up and is just like, whoever said that I was the one who did it?
Do you know who did it? If it wasn't you.
He seems to think for a second, and then he's like, trying to think of like something cryptic he can respond with.
You're good, you're good. He's just taking his sweet ass time responding, and we're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's just like, have you ever worked with someone on something and you've never met them? For example, have you ever played dragon chess with someone who you've never met? On your side? It's not a very team-based game.
One to you at times. So I'm assuming you don't know.
That's not what I said.
Okay, but you would know.
Mind
you
games,
wouldn't
fucking-
know.
Why are we listening to this guy?
So we need information.
He's talking about games.
Don't let him get in your head.
Okay. If you need, you can always just take a breath of fresh air outside.
Oh no, I'm not leaving the room.
All right. Then you gotta
No,
calm
please,
down.
You should have fresh air while you can.
Shut up!
Gunark.
I wasn't threatening you. I was just saying if you end up in a jail cell like me, well, you tend to miss it.
Alright.
All right. If
Surely you can see how stuffy the air is in here. Not comfortable. Don't get me started on the bed.
Every word he speaks.
Gunark, take a
yeah,
breath.
if you don't want to listen to him speak, I suggest you stay outside. I'm just big suggestion, big guy.
He's toying with.
Big
He's toying with
Big
you.
massive.
He's trying to get a reaction out of you.
It's working.
Is it working? Fucking dick. What a dick.
Well, it definitely is working. But if that's what Purple Friend thinks.
He goes, sweet.
Okay, listen here, you little shit.
Okay, good arc. Okay, listen. Just go outside, take a fresh air, and if you feel better, rejoin. But I think you need a breather.
Okay. But if that Purple Friend thinks best. But if he gets out of there.
No, he will be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
That side. Is there a window in there or
Yeah, there's a on the back wall over here. There's like a small one with bars on it.
Just
Are
you
are
sitting
you
out.
going out back and gonna stand there?
Jesus Christ! Go watch the guy from behind.
It's like fogging up the glass, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Nix and Ryan are like seeing this, like, oh god.
Yeah, I keep like looking behind him, getting really distracted.
No, Gunark is gonna like he will go
The guy
behind the
goes,
window.
he's right behind me, isn't he?
No, he's
Good-
not.
No, but Gunark is like he's gonna like go. He sees the window. He's gonna go like to the wall, but he's gonna listen in. Like he's gonna listen in
To the window.
because he does
to
not
the
trust
wall.
this.
I guess
motherfucker.
roll perception.
Okay.
See how well you can hear.
D&D Beyond down or
Need to be on.
okay.
You just
No,
put.
I was like for a second this side was like not working.
Oh no.
Perception.
Yeah, the site's a little finicky sometimes.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
What I roll? 15.
All right, so you can hear pretty well. There are some words you can't quite make out. It's it's definitely muffled, but you can hear pretty well.
Yeah.
You're also like really squeezed between the two buildings, so it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to focus. Wait, I can.
Yeah, there you go.
He's squished, Your Honor.
He
Holy
would he
shit,
would
yeah.
actually, because he'd be occupying that space, he'd be longer.
Oh my god.
Extra nest has gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, he's listening in on keywords, just like if shit goes down, he's busting in.
Don't break the cell wall. Jesus Christ, you're gonna let the guy out.
Burst through. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Listening in.
All right, let's start with. Well, you were in the smoke. What were you looking for in the smoke then? What was your goal by hanging around?
I was wondering what it was. He's lying.
We both know you ain't telling the truth on that.
Just laughs.
Alright. So, what are you guys like in a group or something? Because I know you were with that girl, and then we met another one of your friends or whatever.
Another.
Yeah, the changeling dude.
What?
His eyes widen a little bit, and he's like, "Ah, that explains a lot."
I think his name was
Ross.
Ross.
Well, he wasn't going to tell you his actual name. He's a
Yeah, no.
changeling. He has many names.
Yeah, that's like the name he used at the time. But yeah,
Well, I know no Ross. Certainly not one that would gamble on his life in front of you. Although I suppose his life wasn't really at risk, was it?
would
With
you
the
know
shape
of a
you all were
changeling?
in. Who can say?
Well, he seems to know you guys, so I'm assuming you guys are probably associated with each other in some way.
He sort of leans in at you. He like gets up and leans toward you. Like where he's right pressed up against the bars, and he's like, "What reason have I to tell you anything? You've stolen everything I own, and you've thrown me in a jail cell with an uncomfortable bed. And now you're meaning to interrogate me. Suffice it to say, I'm not eager to share."
If you cooperate. Sorry, I pick up his accent. Hold on.
Who the fuck are you?
It's me, Ross. Ta-da!
Oh my god, it's Ross!
Cowboy. I need to talk in a cowboy accent. If you cooperate, I'm sure we can talk with Sheriff Crow and get you off on a lighter sentence.
Redlands like, "I am the hunter!"
Sofa from Valorant!
Shut the fuck up! Put that shit away. But I'll take a step forward as well. Stop it. I'm sure you want to get your thins back and all that. But we need you to cooperate if you want any of that to happen.
You know, you can't see it, but you can just somehow tell that he rolls his eyes as he steps back and he's like, "As if you would give me anything back." Sort of paces backward.
Oh man, do I want to say that? I don't know.
Do you?
So then, was the smoke part of your deal with the shopkeep over there?
The shopkeep?
Yeah, the Redmond contracting. You guys are
He's
being
sort
real
of looking
pushy.
at you. He's like, "Oh,
You've been real pushy about it.
that's right. It was you that was sitting outside the door. I'd almost forgotten about that, what with everything that's happened. But that still doesn't give you leverage. Which means I still don't want to talk to you."
I'm sure that it won't exactly go well if you're not able to get what you want from him.
Maybe not for him.
And why not for you?
I'm under protective custody.
Under who?
He like squints at you and then motions to the cell. Unless, of course, your sheriff buddy there is working with the enemy. Although I imagine he would have shot me already. And who's to say my employers are violent?
The mark on his forehead is still just a stain, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's that little mark on your head?
It's not exactly little.
Yeah, it's pretty big. He's like, would you believe me if I said birthmark?
No.
Seems too intricate to be a birthmark.
And seen too many with it.
It's a very common birthmark.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is that your friend B, I know it's not her name.
Right.
It happened to get darker after that fight, and I'm pretty sure that birthmarks don't do that. At
You
least not that
spared her.
quickly. Yes. Or not.
I was wondering why she
Murderers.
wasn't here too.
Yeah, the Ross guy took her, but he didn't want you, so. Kind of unfortunate.
Well, must have been different from my mark then. I was born with this.
I check. I already know the answer, but you know.
It would be really funny if he coincidentally.
I'm going to add my D6 to that, because that is a bad roll. Oh my god. D6. 13! Yippee!
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah, he's fucking lying. It's not Maybelline.
Anything
If only it was.
Time to look at my spells again.
I cast Burning Hands.
Allure, what are you doing here?
Oh my god. We do have a funny little spell called Bane. Fuck! Oh wait, is
I was
that
born in the darkness.
Zone of Truth is a concentration. Yeah, I'm gonna do a first level Bane. And I need a charisma check from him again.
I was born in the darkness.
Oh no.
3.
He
Damn.
fails, let's go!
Oh yeah, does he?
So that he will
So
have,
close.
he will
Yeah,
have
the DC was
a
1.
he will subtract a 1d4 from attack rolls or saving throws. And I'll be using my second level spell slot for Zone of Truth again. Please give me another charisma save. With a subtracting 1d4. Oh, do I roll the 1d4?
Well, I already rolled it,
Okay,
but
cool.
I don't think he would have made it anyway. So,
It latches on.
yeah, it does. Now, with Zone of Truth,
Yeah.
um,
They just cannot lie. They cannot withhold with
do they
information.
know that they've been afflicted by it?
Let me double check.
I don't think you have Zone of
No,
Truth equipped on your
It
thing.
It did it unequip? I had it equipped.
Yeah, we wouldn't have.
You don't have
been able
Bane
to cast
equipped
it.
either.
I do. It's
You might
right above
reload the-
Bless.
You might have to reload Rise page if you have it there
I-
open.
My
Okay,
spells.
so Bane is here now.
No, my
Zone of
spells
Truth.
reset for some reason. Because I specifically equipped Zone of Truth for this shit. I promise you.
No, I meant Rosie
I don't care.
reload or something.
Yeah, I did.
I
Bane
don't.
appeared after I reloaded.
That's real.
And I'm also pretty sure I reloaded after the long rest.
I don't.
That is weird that Zone of Truth disappeared. But
It's here now, but
yeah. But yeah, so it latches on. Does he know?
let me double check for you. Ha ha ha. Is aware of
He's
the spell.
aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie.
Yeah, as long he just cannot say lies, but he can avoid, as he's been doing this entire time.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's try this again.
So, like I said, it sort of focuses the magic around like the voice box. So you see him almost as if he feels it, like grab at his neck for a second and look at you and be like, "Huh," and then sit down on the bed.
Now let's try this again.
He nods at you.
Were you the one who set off the smoke, the breed, in those buildings?
He just stares at you.
The thing is that I can't tell if he's just gonna take a non-responsive thing for the entire zone of truth, because if he doesn't say anything, then I can't tell if he's lying or fucking.
It's not technically a lie if he doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Riley is getting visibly a little frustrated.
He's smirking at you.
What if we offer something to him so he can talk? I'm not sure what to offer, but, you know, it's a thought.
Sure is interesting game of swordback, but I ain't exactly a fan of that idea.
It's like the only thing we have, though, that he'd want. Unless he wants something else.
He knocks on the like bars on the window and is like, "Who can say?"
He wants out. Using a spoon to rattle the fucking bars in front of Gunnar's face.
Yeah, literally. It's like, of course I would need my sword too. I'll leave town if that's. And he's like smirking.
It's not hard to tell. Like, Rylan isn't the biggest fan of the idea, but he also knows that he's not gonna get any information out of him if he doesn't. Alright. So, you cooperate with our questioning. We let you go. Sound like a deal?
That's not how this works.
And be so kind to explain that to me.
Well, you see, I don't trust you. Do I need to
Are you-
spell it out?
Rather sit in a jail cell than
I'd
have an
rather leave
opportunity-
first. Not town, just the cell.
I kind of like look over at Sheriff Crow.
And Sheriff Crow's like, nah, you didn't even hear it, but he's smoking a cigar now, and he's like, well, if he tries to run. And you see his other hand is on the gun in the holster.
Nice.
And Nick's kind of looking at Nark at the window and kind of gestures him to stand by the door.
Do you see
You actually,
something?
so,
do you
because
see
Ganark
Ganark,
isn't
though?
standing in the window, he's like on
Oh.
the wall, but you can see, like,
Like the
because
horn.
he's squished, you can see his nose is, like, breathing on the glass, so you can see it fogging up from the left.
Jesus.
We're like, oh.
Okay.
And Nyx has the problem solving. Ganark, you have no idea.
Next,
You think you're being real stealthy.
Yeah.
Next, do you want to go check up on Gunnar?
I'm sneaky.
Yeah, I can check on him.
It's been a minute.
Sneaky like a snake.
Goes out.
See me.
He goes to the alley. He's like, "Hey, big guy."
Oh no!
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ganark started and he's like,
Oh, I wasn't watching or anything. No.
Okay, but can you stand by the doorway
Okay.
and not be here? You look really uncomfortable.
It's very tiny in this hole.
That's what she said.
You should probably yeah, just stand by the doorway. That's all.
I look
He comes out. He comes So like in those cartoon, it's like
Yeah, still fucking squish, and then he inflates.
Or better yet, he's like trying to pull out, and it's like.
Yeah.
But yeah, put thumb to my mouth like. Ooh, ooh.
It's like
Balloon.
Baymax from Big Hero 6.
Beloved.
Oh my god.
Canon.
Like he's still
Gnark
long.
is a cartoon character.
Gnark charging at his enemies like.
Jesus Christ.
Gnark charging at his enemies like.
Oh my god.
I like how he's still long.
Long boy, long boy.
Long boy now.
He's just a long boy.
What? I still have the yellow face glitching in and out.
I'm getting that too.
No, that's me. That's me
Jesus
doing it
Christ.
intentionally.
It's just the secret vibe of this.
But yeah,
It's
It's
sad.
the tense air.
I kind of like hold out my hand. Sure. Mind if I grab the keys for a second?
Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm not gonna be getting anything else out of it.
All right. And he tosses the keys to you.
I'll grab the keys and I'll look back at him. You're gonna leave town after we finish all this?
I swear it. With my belongings.
I think we should escort him out of town. Keep an eye on him.
He's telling the truth. Can't lie.
Alright.
If you want. Alright, I get him. Yeah, like, he wants to bargain again, but he's like, I have nothing! So he'll go and unlock the door. But we will be staying in here while we question you. Door is open for you, and I'll toss the keys back. That good enough?
And so, yeah, so he steps out and says, "And my things? Where are..."
We'll be giving your things when we are sure that you're not gonna be attacking us or any sort once we're done with you.
As you said, I cannot lie.
You said that you'd leave you'd leave town with your things.
Clever man.
You never said anything about hurting us. I fulfilled one part of the deal. Now we're gonna finish this question.
Okay. Although I will reserve the right to not answer things until I get my things. Some things. Give and take, this is questioning, yes?
Gave you one thing.
And now you take. What do you want to know?
Question, what were you doing with the smoke? Were you the cause of it? What was going on in there?
I was a part of the cause of it. As I implied, I had an associate who I've only just met. It would explain why he had no interest in saving me above the girl. And he sort of smirks.
The changeling was with you then?
I didn't actually know he was a changeling, admittedly. But yes, I'm fairly certain it was him.
Do you know why they set it off in that specific place?
I'm sure you're aware that there was items in storage there. One of them was not the property of this town. Of course, the town refused to give it back, and
What was the object?
now that I won't tell you. Not without my sword, at least.
This is fucking infuriating. My gut feeling is saying that it's probably something with the like our pyramid and the scroll tube. But who knows? I'll kind of look over at Sheriff Crow. You know if there's an inventory of other things in those buildings? Can we figure out what was missing?
Well, a number of things either went missing or were destroyed in the explosion. It'd be hard to track down what specifically was lost. But I believe there is a list somewhere of what was being held in there.
Worth a shot. Alright. Nick, you got anything? Still interested about that mark?
Yeah. What is that mark? On your head.
He sort of wags his finger at you and is like, sword.
How about we start with your bag first?
What did you say?
How about we like? I'm assuming you had a bag of stuff, right?
Yeah.
How about we start with your bag first?
That sword is worth more to me than everything in that bag combined.
And if you keep answering your questions, then you'll get that sword back.
Okay.
What is that sword?
In a literal sense, it's a blade made of lead. It has more sentimental value, you see.
Aw, he's sentimental. How cute.
Oh, your mommy is with your mommy
Your
sword.
mommy's
I used it to murder my father.
Why is it sentimental to you? Is it like significant in any way?
I could probably answer that if I were holding it.
Riley just like pitches the bridge of his nose, like. But yeah, no, I probably would have. I don't know where we would cut out the stuff, but probably with Sheriff Crow ? No, I don't know.
Who's the druid girl that was in the cart?
I can give you a name, but not much more. It would be disingenuous to reveal something so personal to someone who's not even here.
Alright.
Her name is Besarella. That's why I called out B. It's the first letter of her name.
Hey, can you type that name in the the Discord, please?
Yeah, you know, I think I could.
That's a lot of letters. That's a lot of vowels.
Can you write it down for us?
That's a whole name right there.
That's a very D&D name.
That's like a person's name or something.
Wowie.
That's a whole name. Holy.
Good morning, Trouble.
That dang tabaxi seller. God
Shit, the tobacco is back.
Who's a tabaxi doing in here?
Selling cabbages.
Hey, how did you get in here?
What are you in here for?
He was like in the corner of the jail cell the entire time.
Yeah, it's like crawling from underneath the bed.
for like a petty thievery.
Yeah. Took
This
some
guy's
milk.
in here for attempting to murder like 7 people, and then he's just like, yeah,
I stole some
stole a
milk.
woman's purse.
I stole some milk from the cow's teat.
I like milk.
Fucking Puss in Boots. Oh my god. But yeah.
you hear the death theme from Last Wish.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So then what's that deal you made with the shopkeeper, the Redmond contracting? What's that all about?
I wouldn't call it deal. He's been doing some work for my employers in exchange for how do I put this? Not simply money, but he has debts. Couldn't repay. Or rather, the Redwoods in general do.
I see.
Oh,
Was there anything else that we wanted to kind of cover?
going through stuff.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Hold on. I'm trying to think.
Sheriff Crow gets back with like the bag of this guy's stuff, and the guy immediately like chugs some water, and he's like, "Oh, water from that sink is disgusting."
So that makes sense as to why the changeling knew about Creed.
Okay, this is unrelated to.
By the way, he also from the bag takes out a shield you haven't seen before, and is like, "Huh, hadn't been using this."
Damn. Okay.
An asshole.
A bit intimidating. It's like a steel shield.
But yeah, I'm assuming that Sheriff Crow brought the sword as well.
Yes, but he hasn't handed it over.
Alright, so I'm assuming there's gonna be a big ticket question, so Rylan will take like the sword. And last two. At least for me. Who were your employers?
One of you has actually met a few of them.
Oh.
The answer to that is a bit loaded, but I simplify it. I would describe them as zealots. If that gives you any insight.
Any names? Descriptions?
Thought I would have written this down, but it
Uh-oh.
might have never. Hold on, I need to check if this was ever
Well, you know.
cemented.
Yeah.
I can't find it. Arson,
Yeah?
I'm gonna DM you something.
Uh-oh! Now I'm nervous!
Uh-oh. Backstory thought.
Loud typing.
I'm sorry!
Dippity dappity doopity dappity.
I need a new keyboard!
It fills in the space. It's fine.
I like this. I like the typing sounds. Feels like we're
I
in the
like the
office.
typing.
Dippity dappity.
All right. And I gotta make sure this is in my notes because I'm gonna forget to write it down later.
That's so understandable. Yes, trouble? Can I help you? So stupid, I love you.
Thanks, Betsy.
Yeah,
No.
It was just the way I phrased it in my notes.
it's really fucking funny.
Which I sent to Ryler in that specific, to
Any-
Arson, that specific line.
Anyways, this is absolutely not associated to my backstory. Totally not.
Yeah, this is no relation.
No relation at all.
Nope.
Gotcha.
You ask who his employers are, and he's like, it's a loaded question. I would call them zealots, but if you want a name... and he sort of pauses dramatically
Mm-hmm.
as he's still staring directly forward, kind of vaguely toward the wall behind Sheriff Crow, but Rylerin, you can tell he's looking at you as he says, Estelle. That's my main employer, at least.
Let's see. And Riley.
What was the other question?
The other question was gonna be.
Something wrong?
No, I'm fine. Did he sent you? And I'll kind of like look up at his smirk. Is anything of his doing?
He kind of cocks his head to the side at you and is like, "Who?" He asks innocently.
Chrisman.
Yeah. In a sense.
And Aurelian will kind of like hold out I'm assuming sheath sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if he goes to grab it, Aurelian doesn't like quite let go and just kind of like steps in close. Now, you're gonna leave town and you're not gonna draw this sword at any of us or anyone in this town.
He manages to overcome your grip on it as he sort of rips it out of your hand and says, "Yes, sir." And like as he's walking out, Nyx, you can feel he's looking at you now, and he opens the door and is like, "Quite a me. I have places to be. What was your name?" He's talking to Gunark.
What? Where are you going?
Gunark, it's fine. We made a deal.
Let's move out of the way.
What deal?
Let's move out of the way, big guy.
No!
Nyx just starts to nudge Gnark a bit, like, come on, big guy. Move out of the way.
You have the sword?
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Just move.
I'm not moving, no. Give me one good reason why. I don't understand.
We made a deal with him, and we're doing our part, so we have to let him go.
Gunark, was it? You don't want to be a liar, do you? If you don't let me past, that would be a lie. Since the rest of your team promised that I could leave.
Why would I care about lying to you?
Gunark.
Why?
Because once you're a liar, you can never be anything else. One lie, and that is all you are.
What? No, but I'm not.
Gunark, it ain't worth it. This ain't the fight you want to die on.
Just move out of the way, big man. We gotta do our part of the deal. If we don't, someone's gonna get hurt. So we don't want that. Just move out of the way.
By the way, Rylerin, when you say this isn't the fight you want to die on, you can see the ASMR smirk.
I'm sorry.
Before he moves, he moves closer to him. He reaches over and tries to like grab his throat, but not like clench it. Just kind of like
About
staring intensely at him. I don't want to see you ever again.
Likewise, although I can't promise anything.
Mm.
If it helps you at all, I'll be out west. For at least a little bit, so.
Great, that's not where we're going.
Ooh.
Gnark, let's go.
What you?
I didn't
And
say that out loud!
steps aside.
And that wasn't just me, no, hee hee. Take that back.
Gnark, let's
Gonna-
go. Finally, just steps aside. But still threatening, staring angrily
Yeah.
and upset.
He pauses as he takes a step outside, and he's like, "The air is so nice. What a lovely day to be released." Walks away.
Fucking.
I'd like to
Fucking-
I'd like to
Keep
follow him
saying.
just to make sure that he's heading out.
Oh yeah.
Like not like directly behind him, but just kind of like making
Loosely
sure.
tailing him.
Just like as far as I can see him, you know.
Yeah.
he's gone.
You watch as like the guards manning the gate turn back at him, and it looks like they're like talking, the three of them. And the guards look up at you, and you notice that Sheriff Kerr is standing behind you, and he gives them like a nod, and they open the gate for the guy to leave. And just before he leaves, he turns and gives the party a little wave as he steps out.
Middle finger back.
Rather just crosses his arms over his chest and just kind of like, you know, like that when his like jet set jaw like really clenching, just like not really happy with himself.
Nick's just gonna bring Gnark's hand down, like, nah, not the time, big guy.
I don't get it. Why?
He wouldn't talk unless.
While you guys argue, I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. I know, but if we didn't give him his things, he wouldn't talk to us. He wouldn't.
Besides,
There's other
information-
ways. He'll just come back and hurt you. Oh, I can't have it that again. I can't have it.
Well, he said he wasn't gonna come back, hopefully, and you know, with this information is more valuable. So, hopefully, it helps us stop whatever is going on. But Rai,
Yeah.
who's this guy you talked about to him?
Bryceman,
Yeah.
he's a god.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, hold on 1 second.
Potty break?
Okay. Potty break?
Because we got 2 bitches missing. Potty break! Be right back, sluts!
we vibing. Alright. Hi chat, how you doing? What's up? How we feeling tonight?
Yeah, you guys liking the gamers? The games? The 10th
The gamers.
the tense interrogation? I'm terrible at interrogating.
Nah, you're good.
Welcome back, Anarch.
I'm just. Yeah, I still don't get it.
Yay! So. Hey! Hello!
Oh boy.
Hi, Nos!
What's up?
You missed there was like a whole ass interrogation. It was intense. There's some plot like background reveal.
We got some slurs.
Oh my god, that's the
You missed the
nastiest
slurs.
fucking shit.
Oh.
Blech. my
you
cat.
missed the slurs.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah, you
everyone
missed the
was just going
slurs.
ham with slurs.
Yeah, everyone was saying slurs. Everybody. It was a whole slur showdown going on.
Gnark was just saying slur, the word, thinking
You're
he
like-
was saying me.
We had to roll for slurs, you know?
Roll for initiative so you can get into a slur battle.
Unfortunate. I'm trying to draw. I don't.
What are
know
you
how to
drawing?
draw. I'm drawing Nyx,
Wow.
but like crying at the same time.
Well, stop it.
But I have to. That's part of the art process.
Tears are required.
Stop crying.
Tears
bitch.
are required.
Just
when
replace them with
No,
blood.
well, yeah, it's like blood, sweat, and tears, but it's and. You need all three.
Not if you put enough blood in.
I don't know, man.
More blood.
I almost gave myself carpal tunnel one time. Maybe I'll do that again, but till I bleed.
Oh god. That is a sentence. I don't want to hear.
I know, right? I'm really morbid. No, for real. I worked on this like animatic for my
Yeah.
friend's assignment
Yes.
for funsies, and it took me like a whole week to do, and I almost gave myself carpal tunnel. which was
Dude,
really
you
fun.
gotta be more careful about that.
It was like a long time ago, and the teacher was shit and gave the
Oh, no.
fucking assignment a C, and we're like, what? I
That's
spent a week
homophobic.
on this. We had we all like had friends voice acting the characters, and
Oh my
we
God.
put all the sounds together. We had like a whole script.
That's
We
rough,
had
buddy.
lore, and then we had I did a little animatic for it, and we only got a C because we were missing one thing. Like
No,
bullshit.
that's harsh.
And
Like,
it's
what the fuck are you missing?
no, the teacher was like, "Oh, you guys are missing like the details of the world," and we're like, "We literally sent you a document of the details.
What a
Did you not
nightmare.
see it?" And we literally gave you the thing that you said we were missing, and see, and it's like, what the fuck? Okay, well, fuck you, shitty English teacher,
True.
deadass. Almost gave myself carpal tunnel for this shit. It's not worth it, man.
That's rough, buddy.
I know, right?
That's rough, buddy.
It do be like that. I forgot I have Skittles. Hold up.
Ooh.
Skittles.
Skittles!
See, what I like to do at work is just hide snack, because we wear aprons at my work. So we have little pockets and stuff, and sometimes I just hide snacks in my pockets and then
Yeah.
I eat them.
Hide them like you're not allowed to have them in there.
Yeah, we're not supposed to have snacks. But I have snacks.
Among Us.
Living on the edge.
I have Skittles. I mean, everyone
Whoa.
at work does that. They have like Tic Tacs.
Wow.
Starburst. God.
Ah. Anyways, back to roleplay.
RP mode.
Okay, so
That person I was talking about was Raisman. God. He's the reason why they got that mark on their bodies. They're the group that I was
Okay.
talking about that
I
ain't.
forgot to move Sheriff Grow, but his token's here too.
They're that group.
Hello.
So as he's talking, like as you say that, he's like, "You sound as though you knew this information."
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh.
But thanks.
He like gives you a nod.
They're that group that I was telling you all about. That it ain't good news.
How'd you hear about him?
I witnessed the things that they could do.
Nice.
Well, how many days has it been?
Anywho,
DM, how many days has it been since we, is the fucking Redman contractor said it was a week?
4?
That sounds about right. Well, the Redman contract and people should be coming by in the next couple days. And they apparently are gonna have the help to deal with their debts, so that'll be something to work on or talk about.
What do we want to do while we wait?
I ain't too sure.
We can always go shopping.
You really want to go shopping, don't you?
I mean, do you have any other ideas?
could always talk to shopkeep, but I suppose that can wait as well. I've held you guys all from shop and long enough.
If you want to talk to the shopkeep, we can talk to the shopkeep. We
Okay.
still have a couple days.
No, we might as well wait until it's closer, if anything. Get him a little nervous. Sort.
All right. If you says.
Rallerin hasn't like really looked away from where the gate closed. All right, where do you guys want to go first?
Gunark, you went shopping. Where are the stores?
Gunark is right now. He's kind of like dismissive, a little peeved right now. Just not looking at you guys for a minute.
Maybe we should take some time to cool off first.
Kinda brings a hand up to his face and kinda snaps like, "Hey, you there, big guy?"
Yes, please. The loud noise hurting my ears.
Yeah, you went shopping. Do you know where any of the stores are?
I know where the clothing stores. Do I actually know any other places?
I mean, that's the only thing you were looking for, so I feel like a narc probably wouldn't.
All right. Well, I guess we could just like explore the city a bit, maybe.
Yeah, I suppose so.
What's the building behind this? Or like, where are the stores? I guess.
They're kind of scattered around. Depends on what you're looking for.
Just start walking around, I guess. Looking.
I'll kind of look.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a dice to see
Oh,
what landmark you notice. You want to walk by first? Ooh, okay.
ooh.
That's actually kind of interesting. So you're walking around.
Oh, I was gonna say before we walk around, I'll kind of like would have turned to Sheriff Crow and just like, apologies for letting him go. I didn't know how else to get more out of him. I'm sure he wanted to.
Think of it as an investment. We'll be seeing him again.
Yeah, most likely. Have a good day.
You too. So yeah.
Anyways, this
Yeah,
landmark.
As you do your silly little walk, you find this building down
God.
here.
Oh god. hold
Down
on.
there.
Oh,
Wow.
I couldn't
That's a whole
tell from
building.
the where. I can't see. Can you point at
Down,
it again?
down.
In the
I
bottom.
can't tell.
Under
Oh.
the
I think this
yeah.
is. We need more red arrows pointing at it.
Yeah, it's right here.
I can't see. Maybe if there's a red
Oh
line.
god, my
Oh
eyes!
dear God! Jesus
this help?
Christ.
No, that just made everything
oh, no,
red.
The floor is lava.
It makes me want to cry. No,
Start by the
my
frowny
not.
face.
It's
You like that?
Oh my God!
Get that shit out of here.
Not the frowny face. Why is the
That
floor
is
set?
good arc right that now though. That is good arc.
He angy.
Nix looks over like, why is there a sad face there?
Oh, that's just a part of the statue. That's just one.
Oh
of the
my
statues
God.
I never-
Oh my God!
But yes, this landmark.
Interesting.
It's very interesting.
It's interesting. It feels like I can relate.
Oh my god.
I feel myself in there.
I mean too, bestie.
I too am sad sometimes.
It's
Dear God!
It's a landmark. It's a statue.
Remind me to ask Sheriff Crow what the hell that is.
He's like, I don't know. It just appeared one day. Everyone's too afraid to remove it.
Everyone.
The guy left it before he left.
But yes, what's this landmark, DM?
It's you recognize the sort of architecture as the same from the temples that you've seen relating to that person you met or not met actually, the person you were kind of looking for, but like was like one of
Oh,
the lower
okay.
priorities.
The Dragonborn?
The
Yes,
lady.
I believe so.
The artist. Oh.
No,
Bless
not the Dragonborn. Miriam was the
you.
name.
Oh, wasn't it Dragonborn?
No, that's her like.
No, she
That's-
left with a Dragonborn.
Oh, I
Yeah.
understand. Okay, okay, okay.
Wow. So, it's the same sort of like type of building. Also religious, assumedly the same sort of pattern. You can go in if you'd like.
Oh boy,
Just
just
kind of,
again.
like, the pattern, that's all.
Oh, it's one of these buildings of lying people again.
Yeah, good night. It's one of those buildings.
They tell stories.
Do we? I mean, this isn't really a store. Kind of looks at
Yeah, I
Ryan
mean, you
like,
can go
you
do
wanna
something else.
Right. Right, do you want to go in there?
Oh, is it church? Fuck.
Yeah, it's a church.
We're going to church.
Can I tell what
My
God?
love has got humor. She's a giggle at a funeral.
But yeah, can I tell what God this church is for?
Yeah, I mean, it says on the front. It's just like Beligo Deligolo. God
Oogly
of-
woogly, bitch!
Oogly Moogly, god of
Ooglies.
misery.
Oh god, not again.
Is it like the same god from the other town?
No.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, I don't really have a need to go into a church. Especially when it's not a god that I follow.
No, that's fair. I have no interest in going there.
Building look nice though.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go in there, Gunnar. I don't know.
If you want to go in there, we can't exactly stop people. We'll follow you.
Well, they're just gonna tell me lies, so why bother?
What do you mean they're gonna tell you lies?
That's what Purple Friend said. They make up stories of these people.
What did you tell him?
Don't worry about it.
No, what did you tell him about? What'd you tell him?
The most
Don't worry about it.
most religious person in the group is like, okay.
What in the world did you tell him?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it. What'd you say? Gnark, what'd he tell you?
Oh, well, I was listening to this man talk about these people and stories of these people, but Purple Friend told me, don't worry about it. It's all stories. It's all lies.
What kind of people was it? Do you remember any of the names or descriptions?
Do I remember? Would I remember? Probably no.
I mean, Gnark probably wouldn't, at the very least.
Wouldn't remember at all.
I just remembered you guys still have bones and mimic teeth.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
You collecting those.
Human bones, by the way.
Yeah. I'm collecting.
So thank gosh Shakra doesn't see that. That would raise some alarms.
Yeah, that'd be
What?
funny.
He's like, why are you carrying bones? Human bones around?
Maybe the
worry
guy
about
would have
it.
given you more information. You should have been like, "Hey, can you identify these bones for us?" And just dumped a pile of human
What
beings.
the fuck? What the fuck?
Holy
Um,
shit.
No.
It's like, okay.
like, why do you have these? And you're like, we carry them around just in case. And he's like, in case of what? Fuck you mean in case?
Oh, you never know when you need human bones, you know?
You fucking freaks! You freaks!
Oh man.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Gnark has no real need to go in there either.
yeah, don't worry about it.
So we'll roll to see what the shop will be.
Yippee!
It's like this. Does this church count as a shop?
yeah, you
I was
walk
like,
in and there's like the walls are just lined with like expensive jewelry.
Oh my god, it's merchandise.
It's a shop
It's
for
called
me.
Julie's Jewelers.
I go, I'm gonna buy this T-shirt.
It might not be a shop for you guys, but it's a shop for me to rob.
God. No.
They pass around like the little dish you put money in, and you just keep it.
God.
It's like, oh, thank you. Walks out.
Please don't.
That's so nice. Runs out.
Please don't.
Saying "oh, thank you" to a fucking like, that's so funny to just be like, "Oh, thanks. That's really nice of
Oh,
you."
jeez, thanks.
I've always wanted one of these.
He walks out with it.
Did we just get robbed?
Alright, what's the store?
All right, so you're gonna want to direct your attention to the big red circle.
Oh god.
The
Oh, God.
big red circle.
I see. The lock and
map.
key. That's on the other side of the map.
Yeah,
Next
it's
to
also in the
Redmond.
shitty part of town. I'll move you. I can move you guys.
Thank you.
Yay.
Conveniently next to Redmond Contractor.
Yeah, like us,
Conveniently.
us like walking by and we're like, oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, we're just perfectly normal citizens doing perfectly normal shopping.
Please do not pay attention to me.
Nix kind of looks at it like, I like locks and keys. Then you
Lock
walk-
and key.
So you walk in. It's a lot smaller on the inside than it was on the outside. There's some doors, but it's very cluttered. There's like shit everywhere.
Oh no.
Do I,
Oh.
There's
do
just
I, do
enough
I,
room for Gnark to fit
God.
in the doorway.
Oh no.
I can't fit inside.
Yeah, you can stand like here. Maybe like here. And there's actually you walk in, there's like a counter to your left. It's covered with stuff. All the walls have like different wooden things and like mostly keys and boxes with locks on them.
Yeah.
And you walk in and it's like you're like, there's no one in here. Until you notice there's like a quiet
Vibrating?
Hello?
Oh, snoring! Snoring!
Snoring.
Bobby,
Is it
Bobby.
vibrating?
I thought. It's like,
Hello?
oh no. We're walking.
god, man.
Jesus Christ! I think guys, I think we need to leave.
Someone fucking
God.
snoring,
There's one.
freaks. Hey, fucking freak! You're a freak!
Jesus Christ! Can he like look over the counter just to see where this?
Shut the fuck up, I love you.
Guy wakes up, looks
Um.
around, looks up at you on the counter, and is like, "Ah, how'd you get in here?"
Your door was unlocked?
Through the door.
And he looks around and he's like, oh, I fell asleep at the desk again.
You alright?
As he gets up and he's like, welcome to the Lock and Key.
Are you doing alright? Is he, can I insight you? Is he drunk?
Yeah, insight.
Good at those.
Are you?
Yeah, 17.
He's
Good
not
enough.
drunk. He doesn't seem to be like high or drunk or anything. He's just really tired for some reason.
Sir, if you're that tired, I guess you just close that down shop and go home to sleep.
No, it's always a medical thing.
Oh, okay.
I pass out a lot. It's blood sugar. What's up? Wait,
What?
welcome to the lock and key. he does the
Right.
like
What do you
Um,
sell?
locks and keys.
Go figured.
I guess
Whoa.
I guess you get a lot of business
I
down
just
here.
imagine
I
Goodart
do
being like,
that.
no fucking way.
Yeah.
What? We gotta get some locks in here, boys.
So then, I mean, I guess you'd get a lot of business down around here if the locks keep getting broken.
It's why I put my shop down here. It's a lot more key needers on these parts.
Key.
I also sell thieves' tools, but don't tell the sheriff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already have one of those.
King Gnark buy one.
You want?
No.
I don't think you'll get a lot of use out of thieves' tools, but I could get you some.
I like how he just straight up says this in front of people he doesn't even know.
He's so honest.
Brings a tear to me eye.
I'll kind of like smile and nod and just kind of like look at what he has on the shelves and stuff like that.
It's a lot of keys, and little boxes with locks. There's some lockets. It's just all like, things you would use to hide stuff. Like key rings too, like things to store keys on. Like there's some big ones, like really big ones. And as he sees you like looking around, he's like, some of these are for decorative purposes. They can be bought, but they're more for like you can put it on your wall.
Decorative locks?
Keys.
Oh, decorative keys.
Yep.
Never mind, someone wants a dungeon aesthetic or something. I don't know.
I mean, I guess.
So, Gnark, are you getting thieves' tools?
I don't think Gnark.
Mark picks
I-
locks by fucking punching the door.
Yeah, purple friend, do you think I should buy these? Do you have one of these?
I already have one of those.
Can I see it? See
Kinda
if
just-
it looks at it.
He kind of just takes out his own set of thieves' tools. Like, yeah, there you go. I see I already have one.
Roll a strength save.
Oh boy.
Oh me?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Now we wait. Oh boy.
A 10.
So as you pick them up, you're kind of like, messing with them, and then you're like, oops, as it just bends.
Oh.
Good.
Is it meant to do that?
No.
Uh,
Can you unbend it?
Just
I can't
yeah,
hide.
just for the record, I do a service. Don't tell the sheriff. I can make him fix thieves' tools. Don't tell the sheriff.
Wait, you can make what?
Yeah, I can make thieves' tools. Don't tell the sheriff.
Oh, I thought you said I can make him fix it. I'm like,
Ow.
excuse me.
I do a service. Don't tell the sheriff. Where I kidnap people and force them to do things. Don't tell the sheriff.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I love your honesty.
Gnark being excited for it.
Oh,
He kind of just
Oh
looks
boy!
like good night.
Interesting.
Looks like a narc. Like you owe me. You owe me.
Oh, how much? How many pieces?
What? He's like staring at you for a minute, and then it's just like, what?
How much to fix the or I don't know. Thieves' tools.
It's I'll give you a friends and family discount 20 gold for a new one.
20 gold.
Ryan's just gonna hold out his hand for the tools. I can fix them for free.
As well as I can. 20 gold. Friends and family discount.
I'm going to
I look free.
I'm going to just cast mending on them for the next minute.
You take them. I'm no longer holding them.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast mending on the thieves' tools.
He just is watching it like slowly go back to how it was. And it's just like, oh wait, no, I don't think mending can do that.
Actually, good night.
I
Can
mean,
you
I
snap
can,
my
I
tools
can
together?
snap it completely. So what happens? Like Ryan's like, okay, and then just snaps it completely in half, and then goes to mend it.
Next, just like squeals a bit, just a little bit, when Ryan snaps it in half.
The shopkeep watches you snap them in half. Is just like looks at Nix's is like, friends and family discount, 20 gold.
But he'll kind of be like holding it in his hand, kind of like rubbing the two pieces where like it was broken, and then in like 1 minute he takes it out, brand new piece. There you go. Put on the desk.
Mine are still.
What do you say?
He said mine are still better.
Right.
He
Apologies
takes
for
the
breaking that.
tools. Just like thanks.
Alright, purple friend.
Oh wait,
It's
Ryan
okay.
broke.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So Gnark broke Nyx's.
Yeah.
I
think-
see.
yeah.
I thought he broke the shopkeep's.
Just like he smoothed a bit.
I understand,
It's his
understand.
own.
They
I
should.
don't think I'll be buying the thieves' tools
They
now.
sh- yeah, that should just work as if it was never broken.
Thanks.
But not as well as
Appreciate it.
Mine work better.
Right. I think how thieves' tools work is in the wielder's hands.
But if you have dull thieves tools, if you have faulty ones, it's a lot harder. And if you have really good ones like mine, then it's not.
You know,
Don't tell
Don't
the
think
sheriff.
my
Don't-
friends
don't
are
tell the sheriff.
faulty.
we won't tell the sheriff.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're faulty. They're just not optimal.
How about we head out and you have a good day?
You know what? We'll keep your
You don't want
offer
a
in
lock
mind.
or a key
I don't want
or
the
thieves tools. Don't tell the sheriff.
I do not want the thieves' tools.
We're
You
just
know,
we're
it-
just gonna move on. Have a good
No,
day.
I'll have you know that I have a lot of customers come in here from Ali Reese who need thieves tools because I have the best thieves tools.
That's wonderful. I'm gonna go talk with my friend the sheriff about a completely unrelated topic.
No, just tell the sheriff.
All right, we're gonna head out then.
No,
We're not gonna talk to the sheriff.
I have friends in very high place. As he closes the door, or as you close the door.
Okay. Yeah, it's like that's nice. Slam close. What
They're
in the,
just walking away. He's just
what
walking
the
away at
hell was
point.
that?
I think he sells thieves' tools.
But don't tell the
Don't tell the
sheriff.
sheriff.
Yeah, but don't tell the sheriff.
You hear muffled through the wall.
Fucking hell. All right.
So we're telling the sheriff?
No,
No,
we're not telling the sheriff.
There ain't no point to it, I don't think.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
sheriff already knows.
he's the only
Probably.
guy with locks and keys around here, and I think that's much appreciated. I don't want.
How about we just keep moving on then?
Yeah,
Yep, and forget everything that happened. And everything is forgiven.
Sure.
yeah.
No one broke anything.
Mm-hmm.
Big bright smile.
Right.
I'm not letting you touch my things anymore.
Do we want to keep shopping, or are you guys done?
Well, we've only been to one shop
Can't exactly
And
go
the
well.
church.
and a church.
we haven't gone in anything.
All right, I guess we're gonna keep going.
Unless there's somewhere you want to be.
Not really. I'm just here for the ride, I suppose.
Alright. What's the next door, DM?
All right, so actually, you're just walking around normally.
Yeah.
And then this guy who I wouldn't say he looks suspicious.
Where is
But-
it?
I'm just gonna. It's gonna be like it's right above.
Cool.
And this guy like walks up, and it's not that he looks suspicious. He just looks a little like antsy, I guess. And he's like wearing a hood and stuff.
I'm just gonna step to
And-
the side so he doesn't bump into me accidentally. I'm aware of what happened last time, and I have no money, but I don't want anything else stolen.
So in fact, instead of just bumping into you, he actually like looks at the party and is like,
Ah, you're adventurous, right?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But you have money, right?
No, I actually have nothing.
Yes.
Gnark!
Maybe.
What? Is that a
yes, no,
question?
maybe, no, yes, maybe.
Perhaps. Theoretically.
What were you wanting?
I sell a myriad of trinkets that have many uses and a lot of history to them. For example,
As he pulls out this little like, it's like a thing of cloth. It looks pretty scratched up, and he unrolls it, and it's a pirate flag with an image of a dragon's skull and crossbones.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Ooh.
Which Nix has actually seen this before, and he's like,
this is a flag from famous pirate, well, not famous, but from pirates, from real pirates.
From
I
Pirates
would
of
like
the
to insight
Caribbean.
check this.
Is this from my information, from my knowledge, is it true? Or do I
Yeah.
have to... Yeah? Okay.
Insight check.
Yes, I would like to do a fat insight check.
A thick,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 22.
3 C's. Let's
viscous
go.
insight check.
22.
Oh, you
Um,
see through.
Man, I wish I rolled this well when I was interrogating.
And so he's being like totally honest, and he's like,
And it's cursed.
he's lying.
Right. Very
It's
cursed,
not
very
cursed, but
scary.
it is a real pirate flag.
Why would
And
we
the
want?
use-
Yeah,
Yeah.
why would we want a cursed flag? If it was cursed, which is now.
He just stares at you for a second, like as if he's been caught, and then he like puts it away and pulls out another little item, from his thing. It's like it's like a little glass bottle, kind of like a beer bottle. And inside it has what looks to be like a fairy, just dead.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
God.
what?
Granted, it's not some like nice, pretty fairy. Like this looks angry and like it has like scar. It's like a war fairy, and it's tiny.
Where
um,
did you get that?
I found it. So,
Where'd you find
this
it?
That's
is a
unbelievable.
dead pixie, or sprite, or and it.
He's like,
Why is it dead?
Okay.
It fell.
it has wings.
All right. Well, it's nice having conversation with you, sir. But
Wait.
Reaches into his thing again. Let's see.
Mhm.
He pulls out a spoon with the letter M engraved on the handle.
Spoon.
did you take that spoon
he's
from
just like-
somebody?
Yes.
Who did you take it from?
Ooh.
I don't know his name, but I think it starts with an M because it has an M on the spoon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's good logic.
Right.
I'll sell it.
Yeah.
I don't want stolen
What's
property.
your price?
Gunark, no.
No.
Gunark, sweet.
But
All
what?
right, no,
You
no,
need
no,
the
no.
spoon.
Gunark, look at me,
It's a
look at me.
nice
Gunark,
spoon.
no, look at me, look at me. So you know
Okay.
how we were able to find that guy we are chasing? I was able to find it with something called locate object, and you know what that is? That's an object that's very easy to locate with that kind of spell. You do not want to have that on your person, or you're gonna be caught as a thief.
Oh, that
Yeah, I don't
makes
know if
sense.
anyone. is
Well, if
looking for a
thieves' goods
spoon.
aren't your style, let me show you something that I found and didn't steal.
He's being honest about that, by the way.
Okay.
And he pulls out. Now this one is one of my most fascinating goods. And it's a small like notebook, just a leather exterior. And he's like,
An ordinary book, right?
Yeah.
Not even written in.
as he like flips through the pages really quickly and shows you. And he's like,
Or has it been?
pulls out a pen, scribbles something down, and shows it to you. The ink seems to seep into the page and disappear.
I'd like to cast detect magic.
What?
Okay.
Sweet wowie.
It is magic.
What kind of
It is.
magic?
Definitely one of them.
Tell me.
One of them of all
Tell me,
times.
God.
Interesting.
I want to know.
I gotta double check what my options are.
Take your time.
Whoa.
I would say, like,
pretty book.
Abjuration.
Abjuration. Oh God.
This school is focused on protective spells, as well as spells which cancel or interfere with other spells, magical effects, or supernatural abilities.
Ooh. And how'd you come across this book?
I found it in the mountains.
Which mountains?
The ones north of the Gulf of Grief. They're very near here. It's the nearest mountain range, beside the ones that are in a circular pattern, south of Druidmoor.
He's like
Right.
going way too into detail. It's the mountains right above the goal.
Yeah, I see.
What
Eh,
does this book do?
it basically is gonna hide what you write, so I'm assuming it's kind of like a secret journal sort.
So how do you see the writing?
It's just a book. That's all it is.
Well, it's not just a book.
And he scribbles something in it again and shows you as the ink disappears. He's like,
See?
But how are we supposed to read
but
what
it's
we?
empty.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, how are we supposed to read it?
When I have detect magic, can I see the letters or what he scribbled?
no. And also, so you're like, but how do we read it? And he's like,
That's part of the mystery.
So it's
Ooh.
useless.
No.
Don't show us a third time. We understand what it does.
Wait, what
It's
does
not
it do
just
again?
ink.
he like pulls out a piece of chalk and it also disappears. He's like,
Any marking you try to put on it disappears.
So we can't take notes on it that we can read later.
It just...
What's the point of it?
Well, if you just wanted a regular old notebook, you could look anywhere, but this is a one-of-a-kind treasure.
Right, but it ain't no use to us.
Yeah.
It's just
I
a book.
mean, I guess it looks nice, but I still wouldn't take it.
I appreciate your selection of wares, but we'll just keep on walking. Good luck. What is he muttering?
He's just like, stupid, adventurous, stingy.
And Nyx try to, like, grab the pirate flag.
Oh,
roll sleight of
The
hand.
pirate flag man!
oh no.
You
Get it.
14.
As they're reaching for it, you like, because you're not looking. Because if you were like staring at your hand while you reach into his back pocket, it would kind of be obvious, right?
Yeah.
So you just kind of try to slip a hand under his coat as you're looking for it, and you just feel a grip on your wrist. And you turn around and he's glaring at you, and he's like,
It's for sale.
Horrifying.
Kind of just
more.
moves his hand away and's like, Yeah, okay. Keeps walking.
And he's like, trying to steal from me.
That's a little bit hypocritical. You did steal that spoon from someone.
Yeah, but
Probably
that's
other things.
me.
Right.
That's just who I am.
The spoon wasn't for sale. The flag is.
You just said that the spoon wasn't for sale. Was for sale.
It's for sale for me, but it wasn't then. I'd have bought it if it were for sale and I wanted it. I'm an
Okay.
opportunist.
Let's just keep on moving, y'all.
Are you sure you don't want to see anything else? As you walk away.
No.
That's. I'm okay. I'm all right.
Cool
I think
spoon,
I should
though.
be okay.
Cool spoon. Look, walking away.
The name is Lucas. Don't forget it. You walk away.
Writing that down in notes.
Interesting character.
Lucas with a K.
That was some.
I still think we should have bought the spoon.
Why would you want a
Why
spoon?
do you want a spoon?
It looked nice. Had an M on it. Like, food.
All right. Well,
It had an M on it, as if to say, food.
Alright. What's the next place?
All right, we'll do one more. Let me. Okay, as you're walking up, you see like it's. I almost just put Ryler in the void.
not again.
Ah!
I don't want to go back. There, like here. Big circle.
Okay.
As you're walking up, you notice the sign is like bizarrely long.
How long?
It's like a small paragraph.
I read
You
it.
can't
Oh.
actually read it
Okay.
until you get up close.
I want to try and read it.
Yeah, I'd like to read.
Can we try to
So as
read
you
it?
get up, it's in a like weirdly small font, and it says, "Madam Translate's veritable shop of disguises and costumes for the modern journeyman."
What?
What the
Why is
hell?
it
lot
so
of words.
tiny?
Well, it's not a very big sign, and there's a lot of text.
Okay. Do we want to check this place out?
Do you?
I'm kind of curious what's
I'm
up with this sign.
Sign's interesting
Sure. Let's see what we'll bring up. What's the worst can happen?
So as you walk in, there's this like woman dressed like very very like fabulously. And you walk in and you know, you catch her eye. There's along like on these little display things and along the walls there's a bunch of drawers and mannequins that just have like disguises basically.
Yeah.
You can see like some of the drawers are just like overflowing with specific things. Like there's just so many wigs in just like a pile and like stuff like that. She's just like,
Ooh.
come in. Welcome to Matter. Hold on, I gotta make sure I say it right. Welcome to Madame Tralinset's veritable shop of disguises and costumes for the modern journeyman. I am Madame Tralinset.
Can you
Hi
say that
there.
again?
No.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm gonna guess you sell disguises.
Yep.
Cool.
Got a bunch of hair in here.
Those are
Hold on.
wigs.
Wigs.
That's like
What do they
fake hair.
do?
Trouble, the fuck?
Oh,
Oh
no.
fuck!
Get down!
Trouble's in trouble.
What's that? What that tabaxi doing back there? Knocking shit over.
Okay, question. Zipati.
Yeah, what's up?
Do we still need that disguise kit, or
Why do we need
Unless
it?
I don't-
Oh, for that. I don't think so. It might be nice to have though.
Some disguise.
can you go up there and ask if she has a disguise kit?
Me?
No, to the
Me.
lady.
Me?
Did you say can I or can you?
No, does she have a
You're
disguise
asking her.
kit? Yeah, I'm asking her.
Okay. So she
Get
looks at you for a
down!
second and then is like, "This whole place is a disguise kit. If you're looking for disguises, you're in the right spot."
Do you have anything that could maybe fake like a marking, like a birthmark or a tattoo, something of the sort?
You see her, she like smiles at you and pulls out, she's got like a wand under the desk, she sort of swishes it in the air. And one of the drawers goes flying open and out from it flies a bunch of little products that float in the air in front of you. They're like little makeup products.
Whoa.
All I can imagine is
like,
like Riley when it's kind of
"Alright."
like snooping around the area, kind of like checking out what there is, and then
It like hits him in the nose.
yeah, like, or is like about to, and he's like ah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And she's like, "All right, will this be for you or your purple friend or your
Good narc.
your Gnark?"
Yeah.
Well, it's actually for our other friend. She's kind of a pinkish purple tiefling.
Oh, well, in that case, and she sort of like taps one of them, and the rest of them fly back, and the bottle that's left, is like pretty much the same color. And she's like, "Now you'll want to use." She like flicks her wand again. A brush from the opposite side of the room comes flying over, and she's like, "Now you'll want to make sure it's applied carefully. And doesn't stay on for any longer than 2 hours, or you'll have an allergic reaction that you'd rather not experience. It's very uncomfortable. Make sure that the person who's using it is actually aware. That will be 2 silver."
Silver. All right. I guess I'll pass over 2 silver.
And the bottle floats up to you, and then just drops. You have to like to catch it.
Oh, he grabs it, I guess. Thank you.
She gives you a little nod, and she's like, "What else do you all need?"
Tanner just looks at the others like, is there anything else you're interested in? Maybe Gnark a
This-
wig or something? I don't
This
know.
this hair looked very nice.
I mean, there ain't much that I'd make use of. Not really the artistic folk or anything of the sort. God, the name is so long.
My
Jesus
God.
Christ.
It's funny because like name tags still stay. So if you zoom all the way out,
Yeah.
it is by far the longest.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
It takes up like the map.
It's important.
I think that's everything that we want. Unless
Can I go up to her real quick? Excuse me. Do you have anything that make me hide? Maybe make me look not there?
Well, we do have this very clever bush disguise, and she like taps the desk, and just like a straight up bush rises
Whoa.
from the floor.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
And
Is
she's
it as
like, "And
tall
this
as
very clever stone disguise," and like just like a brick pillar rises from the floor.
Wow. Ooh, me hiding these. How much are
Would
these?
you like both of them?
Can I take the bush one? How much
Of
is
course,
the
that
bush?
will be 5 copper.
I'll take it.
You give her 5 copper, and
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
the bush just lifts up and then lands on your head. And she's like, "You may want to find somewhere that you could store that while you're on the move, since it's about the same size as you. Perhaps a cart. You look like the adventuring type. I'm sure you have
Oh,
a
yeah.
cart.
Yeah, I sleep in one of those boxy things.
Oh, lovely. The weather's very nice out at night this time of year.
Truly is.
Indubitably.
Right. Kind of looks at Ryan. He's like, "Oh look, we finally got something useful."
Yeah. That's
Sure,
nice.
there isn't anything that you want.
I mean, what do you think I'd get?
I don't know, a wig.
Why would I need a wig?
I don't know.
In case.
You never know when
I
you
just
just
imagine Nyx being like, because that fucking ratchet hair of yours is embarrassing.
Oh. Ryan like actually like
Yeah,
raises a
same.
hand to his hair. He's like, my hair? Why would I want to cover my hair? I've been growing it out for a long time.
And it looks lovely, but sometimes you just want to have a different look. As like 4 wigs float over, and she's like, I have an open selection.
I appreciate your sales tactics, but I'm more than happy with my hair.
Fair enough. And they all fly back into the drawer they came from.
I don't like the flying wigs.
No? Little balls of hair cascading through the air.
Ooh,
Ooh.
flying hairball.
That's what they
Alright.
called me back in 06.
Jesus Christ. Well, we appreciate your business. Have a good day.
Bye, nice lady.
Gunark, by the way, is still just a bush.
Not bye, nice lady.
Nice disguise,
Come again
Gunnar.
soon.
I'm not Gnork, I'm a bush.
Oh, right. Nice going, Bush.
Yeah. Shuffle.
Yay.
Shuffling.
All right.
Did you want to talk to Redmond? Or yeah, we were waiting for that, aren't we?
I mean, we could do it now. We could do it tomorrow. I don't think there's much.
I mean, we've got nothing else to do. We might as well. Maybe we can talk to them like later when closer the day is. Like we can talk to them now, and then we can talk to them later.
Sure, sounds good.
All right. It's still a bush.
All right, bring us down to Redmond contracting.
Just 1 second.
All right.
Alright, so you're gonna talk to them, or are you staking them out?
Think talk? Question mark.
Yeah.
Gotta let him know that his associate's gone.
Not gone, just elsewhere.
Yeah,
And not associate. Threatener.
true.
I think you solved a problem for him.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah. Knock knock.
Knock knock.
Do you knock on the door, or do you just bust in?
I'll knock. I'll be polite.
We're open. You hear from inside.
I guess we'll crack open the door and be like, guess who?
He goes, oh, for hell's sake.
And
Hey,
then
buddy.
he sees a giant bush like shuffling in.
Just outside the window.
Oh, for hell's sake. Why did you can't bring a bush in here?
It kind of has a mind of its own.
Yeah, we can't really get him to take it off.
Him?
Yeah.
It.
Oh, this is the boar man from before. What do you want?
Got some good news for you, man. In the counter.
The Asmar you're talking about is out. Jesus. The Asmar you're talking
Man.
about is out of this town.
How do you know about him?
I mean, I told you that I heard your conversation when we first met, but we had an incident with him ended up having to hold him and for some interrogations, and part of that deal was let him go after.
Of course.
Angry bush.
But he's
shuffle.
out of
So
town.
that's not good news. And on top of that, I'm betting he's the one who pulled that stunt in the storage district.
He was a part of
Not
it.
exactly, but
He looks like
yeah.
visibly antsy. He's like bouncing his leg and like fidgeting with his hands. And
He was a
like,
part of it, but there was somebody else who caused it, from what we could tell.
You don't happen to know anything about information about that incident, do you?
No, obviously not.
Alright.
Then did you have stuff stored in the warehouse district that was taken?
Listen, if you don't have anything useful for me, you could just leave. The Redmonds aren't back yet. You can go now.
We can be of help to you as well.
You burned that bridge the first day you arrived in this town.
Can you blame us that you're coming here to investigate a possible string of disappearances and probably more so like murders, and the only person here was you? I'm sorry for my compatriots' aggressive approach, but we were right about it.
Patriots are... You're just like them. You threatened me too. You just threatened me with jail time instead of violence.
And I apologize for that. That's not really an excuse for it. I was wanting to take a different approach, but I just went along with what that man went with, and it wasn't my best choice. I do want to be of help, and if we can find a
Goddamn vaccine, man.
God.
That was the clearest, like, meow that I've heard from him. That's so fucking funny.
No.
You don't happen to have a tabaxi in your store, do you?
You
No!
No.
him shoving.
Can't prove anything. You can't just decide.
Look. Had some debts that you're trying to deal with. And we have some questions that we want answers to. We don't have to be friends or anything of the sort, but we can work together.
And he seems to be considering it, and he's like,
I know the folk
no,
that you're
I'm
talking.
sorry, you have to leave.
I know the folk that you're trying to get help from, and they're not the people that you want to be associated with.
And he looks at you
I'm
as
gonna
if he's
change the music because it is way too cheery for this shit.
You do not
I
get
know
out
the
of
people
my
you
business.
associate with.
Sunshine and rainbow. Oh.
But yeah, what was the thing?
What was he saying?
Yeah. So he you're like, he looks at you as if he's like offended, and he's like, "What do you know, huh? What do you know of the people I'm stuck with? Of the debts I owe? You know nothing of my life or my situation.
Then
Don't come in here acting like you understand the impossible place I've found myself in."
Brian like pauses and it's like, I may not know what you're exactly going through, but that don't mean that I might not found myself in a similar situation in my past.
Yeah, in your past. So what do you even want from me?
I'd like
What did
to
you
help.
even come here for?
Well, since I know that you had the connection with that Asmol, I'd figured you'd like to know that they ain't gonna be around for a while.
Well, it doesn't really do a whole lot.
You are very quiet, Rosie. Speak up.
Yeah, well, that doesn't really do a whole lot for me.
Then what can we do for you? That'd be helpful. I can't assume or guess what you're going through.
The best thing you can do for me now is leave me alone.
Look, we experienced what they could do firsthand.
No, no. You experienced what he could do. And maybe someone he knows.
They may have not, but I know what they have done.
He looks at you and like furrows his brow and is like, how could you?
I like pauses, trying to think of how to fucking phrase this. It's a little hard to forget when they are that organization, that group of people. They've been a part of my life for as long as I remember until maybe a couple months ago. I've seen a lot of things that they done. And I know much too much. I know too much about them.
Then you know that they won't let me just leave. Let me just drop this and walk away. But you still can. So kindly get your sorry selves out of my shop.
Jesus. Okay. This guy isn't too happy.
No? How can you
No?
tell?
I think he's being a
I
proper
thought he
nice
was.
chap.
I thought he was elated, guys.
Yeah.
He seems cool.
Oh.
Why won't
I
you?
think this is good.
Bro, are you cool? Dude, are you cool?
You cool, dude? Hey, bro, just chill out. Just take a breath. If I
Yeah,
walked
just-
out, then you can walk out as well.
But you never really left, did you?
Is he talking about what I think I'm talking about?
Maybe. I just know Nick's hearing that is gonna be like, what?
Hello?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nick's just looking between these two like, hello? Can I get some context?
Not even that. He said you never really left.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm.
Sure, that won't be healthy for your relationship with Nix.
Don't worry about it.
Nix is like, what the fuck was he talking about? And you were like, pancakes? It was about, we were talking about pancakes.
Yeah, we're talking about our
He's
like,
our
"Good
bakering
bullshit."
camp.
Gunark pokes out of the bush. Pancakes?
Jesus.
I mean, bush.
I'm doing all that I can to make sure that they don't do more. I want to help.
Just go.
By when the Redmonds are back in town. Think
Don't.
about it. We need to talk to them, even if it's not related to this. We need to figure out why that mimic was there. We will be coming back.
He has not.
Huh?
He has nothing to say.
Have a good day. Just consider. Not too late. And I'll walk out the door.
He just follows.
Right.
Gnark is standing still in the bush, thinking he's convinced.
Oh my god.
He's part of the room.
The guy looks up and is like, "You too, Bushman."
I'm
Out.
sorry. Waddles off.
Sorry. You just hear him under his breath just go, "What the hell? Fucking freak. You're a freak.
Freak of nature.
Jesus.
Fuck freak! You're a freak!
Oh my god.
You're a freak!
No, I'm a bush.
Rylan was just like standing outside the door, just like fucking rubbing his face. He's like, oh, for fuck's sakes.
Fucking freak.
Fucking freaks. Oh my god.
They called me a
I'm
freak.
capping.
Fucking freaks!
They're actually capping. They're totally throwing. Oh my god.
Totally throwing.
I guess next we'll turn to Ryan. He's like, what does he mean that you never lived?
I really didn't want to be. Can we head back to the your inn or something of the sort where there's not really gonna be prying eyes?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
To the inn.
Which one? Are you going to the Skull Rot or are
No,
you
the
going
nice
to
one.
The Crest Call?
The nice
Okay.
one. I don't think a narc could fit in the.
Fucking Nix and Rylan barely fit in his room, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
Where last was the tube and the pyramid?
Nix is
Next.
it's on Nix.
Okay.
Yeah, we have not kept it with Aelor.
Cool.
He's
Yeah.
taken that shit away.
So you
Oh
go.
no!
Obviously, there's nothing to see in the room with Palfi and Allure. So you walk in, and the first thing you notice is that the room is trashed.
Oh.
Like, there's just shit everywhere. It looks like a fucking wild dog came in here and like smelled food in something.
Hey Nix, you kept that shit on you, right?
You're
Yeah,
really messy.
It's on his person.
It is still there. You check. It's still there.
Oh.
And the second thing you notice is that the cart is trashed.
No.
What in the hell?
Gnark's
happened?
bedroll is laying on the ground. The cart's still in one piece, but
Shit!
Blanket.
He just immediately jumps out the window for the fucking blanket.
Still in the bush costume.
Oh shit!
What?
I-
Wait, how did they get in my room?
I'm assuming thief schools. There's a shop that sells them.
tell the sheriff.
Don't tell the sheriff.
Go tell the sheriff.
There's a note on the ground that says, "Don't tell the sheriff."
Who could this possibly be?
Oh shit! They're probably looking for those items. And you still
Can you
have
try-
them?
Yeah, I still have them.
You see if anything else missing over here for you?
Well, I didn't really leave anything here.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
It's the ice cream man.
Can you try looking around the
Hello.
room? See if there's any like clues or something to like is it just a mess or is there like anything
Investigation.
cool? An 18.
Could I be of help, perhaps, with a little guidance? Or more?
Sure.
Did I just roll again? Or...
Yeah, I can give you advantage as well as guidance. Have fun.
Can I investigate the cart? Make sure my baby's alright.
Oh my god.
At 20.
My baby's alright.
I got a 20.
Let's
A
go.
nice even 20.
Oh, also a D4.
Oh, D4.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll that?
Yeah. Doesn't matter who.
Okay.
It's a D4.
hold
It's your
on.
guidance. I got you. Love guidance.
Where did oh there's the dice.
Yeah, it's a triangle one. Pyramid.
I'm used to rolling on roll 20. 4. So 24.
Yeah, so there's not a lot that you can find is missing. But as you're, looking around, you find it's like a small like I guess glass bottle. It is small. It's very small. With a couple of little like pill tablets in it. And the front of the bottle is marked with a Z.
A Z?
Yes.
What the hell is that?
I'm not too sure.
Was there any liquid inside? Or was it empty? No, pill bottles, right. Do you think it's poison or something?
Well, I don't want to find out.
DM.
I'm not a lawyer.
DM, my dearest.
Yeah.
Would a poisoner's kit be able to identify that kind of stuff?
I would let you roll if you're proficient with a poisoner's kit.
I am.
I'm proficient at it too.
I also happen to have a poisoner's kit on me.
No, I
Nice.
think you're proficient in alchemist.
No, I haven't figured out how to change it. We decided to change it, remember, for the backstory reason?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just don't know how to change it and not keep alchemist supplies.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, so I'm just making sure that this is in here. 'Cause I'm gonna forget to do it later.
Understandable, have a nice day. Like, I can add a new proficiency, I just don't know how to get rid of one. I think we can just do a custom background as well.
We'll just leave you with both.
Okay.
Because I don't care.
Thank you.
I mean, how often is an alchemist's kit
That's
gonna
true.
come in handy? But you will not have one on your person. You just know how to use one.
An alchemist?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have the poisoner's kit. So I switched
Mhm.
that out. Ah! My sheet doesn't exist anymore!
Oh no.
What?
Okay, it's back.
It's like, what the fuck?
But if she doesn't exist, do you exist?
You watch as Rylerin evaporates.
Ah!
Oh no. Ryler and why?
Who's
The
right?
pills did this.
It's
and what was-
just
what-
us.
what- Where
Would
were
I
we?
be able to use the poisoner's kit to identify if it's poison?
Oh yeah. Roll me an intelligence check.
Can it be medicine?
Sure.
God. Ooh, still not great. I'm gonna add my d6 to that. That is bad. Fuck!
Am I
12.
able to try it? Because I am proficient in poisoners too, or is it only Ryler?
Yeah, sure. You can
Alright.
both try it as long as you know how to use a poisoner's kit. Again, medicine check.
You could always give me advantage because I have a +6.
I could. I'll just give Rye advantage. Then.
You.
I'll help
Oh, no.
you.
+6. I'm pretty sure the +6 stays the same though. So.
Fucking hell. So it'd be a 14. I could also guidance myself. Would you allow that?
Yeah.
DM, my dearest, would you allow it?
You know what? I will here.
You looking like, wow, they should really be able to figure this out.
Yeah.
They're just two staring at the
17.
bottle intensely.
Please be enough.
Yeah, 17 is enough.
Thank God.
So you take there are 3 pills left. You take one of them, use your poisoner's kit to break it apart, and test for like what it is with a couple of different little like things. The test comes back. The test comes back. The tests come back.
The tests come back.
The test come backs.
Uh-huh.
It is a type of herb found in like just north of the Elkrin Marsh. Almost every herb on the continent can be found near Druidmoor in
Yeah.
that region. And it's also common up in the mountains, like way up north. It is an herb that basically puts you to sleep, but there's something else in here. Because the tests weren't definitive, so you do a couple other things, try to figure out what that part is. It's not super clear, but it seems to be some sort of magic conducting.
Okay.
Like the same way that lead insulates magic, there are certain things that can help conduct it.
Okay. Like an amplifier, if anything.
Yes, some sort of amplifier mixed with sleeping pills.
Someone must have a really hard time sleeping.
Yeah. That's odd.
I wonder who would even know where we were staying? And how? Yeah. What did they even want?
I don't know, man. What the hell's happening?
I wish you could see the smile on my face right now.
Shut the fuck up. Pinky.
Do we know anyone who might carry this?
Yeah, would perhaps a way to like to go into like a heavy sleep be a way to possibly talk with a divine being?
Yeah,
Yeah?
as a matter of fact.
Oh!
You've actually seen that specific method before.
I think this may be related to the Raisman thing. Usually people got this, or they need to go into like a deeper sleep almost, and because there's a magic amplifier, I believe this might be a way to contact, their god.
So you think someone from that reason,
It might,
whatever the jig,
they might have been taking advantage that we're out of our places to look through things. When
why
we're
would they?
they
Why
want
would they even?
they want those the scroll in the pyramid. They got it. What else would we have that they won't? They went through your room. I wonder if they went through mine. I'll have to check that later.
What does? I thought the whole vial thing was unrelated, because it's. Do you think that this Miriam person has some relation with them?
Well, considering that we found one at the inn and the other one at the Redmond contracting, it might be. Did you notice how he didn't exactly answer me when I asked if there was some stuff that they were holding at the warehouse district? And why he looked so frazzled about it? Or mad about it?
Yeah, I did notice that.
Probably because of that. They were probably storing it for some else. They may not have been aware about it either, but why would they want this thing?
I'm glad that a lord didn't drink from it.
Drink more of it, yeah. But why? You know what? If it's something, it was something that would like help with. It was like something similar to just crying, right? The last thing I remember. DM.
So there was something kind of like that, on the wooden things.
Yeah.
But the thing that was really like scrying was there was a piece of paper that was like posted, one of just the random pieces of paper.
Yeah, that
in
was the
Roseman Contracting's thing.
watching. I was
Yeah.
talking about the wooden things though.
Yeah, there was. It was somewhere between scrying and locate object, where it didn't seem like someone could like necessarily directly see you through it, but there was some sort of divination attached to it.
Yeah, through the paper. The paper, right?
Through the wooden things.
Okay.
They
So
had some level of divination.
the thing is, they remember there was that paper that was like listening in on the Redmond contract, and they probably know that we took it because of that. So
Oh, that's true.
it's not hard to follow back somebody to their inn. They just didn't know which one. Where it is. But now that they know that it's not in your room, they're gonna know it's on a person. It makes sense then why he didn't leave immediately. He probably was looking. The Asmar fellow, he probably was looking through your thins while you're knocked out. Or the changeling, he could look like you. Just walked right in. Probably asked for an extra key. I'm gonna go downstairs, down to the tavern to see if he asks for another key.
I'll come with you.
Alright, hold on. Off we go.
It was.
We're off to
Just-
see the tavern, the wonderful tavern keeper of Oz.
Can I just make sure is the cart okay?
The card,
Yeah.
okay?
The cart's all right.
They
That's
just
like
toss
nothing.
your blanket and be like, there's nothing in here! Fuck!
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. There was like some stuff in there that like clearly was rooted around through, but there was no damage to the actual cart.
Yeah, it's like okay. Phew.
The card is fine.
I'll follow them.
Uh,
I don't want.
so you walk on down to the tavern. There's just someone performing as usual. Not the one guy from before, but just like someone. She's got like green hair and
Wow.
and then there's some like people dotted around. It's the tavern. The tavern keep looks up at you and is like, "Oh, hey, haven't seen you all much."
Yeah, things been busy. Just out of curiosity, did my friend here ask for like a spare key or some sort in like last day?
Why wouldn't he know that?
Just humorous.
Yes.
Alright.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, it wasn't him, it was a changeling. Things were real
Yeah.
I didn't
through.
actually know those were real. Thought they were an old story my mom used to scare me with.
Well, very real and went through our things. Well, his things.
My
I'm
things.
sorry, if I'd have known, I wouldn't have given him a key.
We ain't blaming you, we're just wondering it.
I mean, luckily, nothing was taken. We were just curious.
Why would they break in if they weren't going to take anything?
Couldn't find what they wanted.
Well, I recommend you call the sheriff. This is definitely his sort of jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Did we ever mention to the sheriff about the changeling?
Alright.
I
No.
don't
He
remember.
was listening in though, so he did hear about it.
Oh yeah, because
Okay.
you guys were talking about it, yeah.
Yeah.
After the guy left.
Wait. I guess we could talk to the sheriff. Where he at?
Where you at?
Where the sheriff at?
What were you guys originally going back to the tavern for? Because now I forget.
It was backstory, but hey, if they don't remember, then
Well, time to look back at the VOD.
Yeah.
no. The reason why is because Nyx was like, "Hey, what the fuck was that about?"
Oh yeah.
True. You know what? We can talk about that later. They're kind of concerned about
You think?
his
Yeah,
stuff
Yeah,
being.
there's some other stuff going on.
yeah. Backstory, whatever.
Backstory's your backstory.
Exactly. Yeah. I guess we'll loop around. Be like, Gnark, we're heading back to the sheriff. We gotta. There's a break-in. Oh, there you are. Hey,
You're back. The
Hey,
cart's okay.
that's good to hear.
Oh, good to hear.
We're on the move already. We gotta go.
Oh, what? Can I get a drink first?
No, we gotta go.
Why will- Hmm.
We can get a drink later. How about that, big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start brewing an entire barrel already.
It's gonna be on me. Don't worry.
Yeah.
To the sheriff.
All right, let's hope that we can find him then.
Should we check the jailhouse?
Yeah, might as well. First place to check. Off to the jailhouse we go. Hee hee.
We're off to see the sheriff.
The wonderful sheriff of
Yes.
Claus. Of Toloris.
Of Tolaraz. Yeah, so as you're walking up, you see him walk out of the other door, actually. And he just turns and is like, "Oh, it's you all."
Yeah, a lot of stuff been happening. We may have experienced a break-in. Not may, we did. There was a break-in in our inn.
In my inn.
Your room.
Okay.
Um,
Someone broke into the inn, huh?
yeah. It was the changeling fellow we overheard about. He pretended to be Nyx and asked for a spare key.
Huh.
Yawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, does that mean the girl that was with him is around too?
No, that was most likely when we were knocked unconscious that first day.
Huh. You haven't
also-
been back since then?
We immediately, after we woke up, immediately went back to, Well, yeah,
Oh,
no,
I
wait.
went to bed.
Yeah, no, fucking Nyx went to bed. They would have seen this. What the fuck?
Did they broke in when we went shopping?
Oh my god, you're right. Hold on. If you didn't see that, wait, that wasn't there last night, right?
No, everything was fine when I woke up.
Then it was recently.
If my room was
Yeah,
a mess,
the
then I would
changeling
have said
probably-
something.
The changeling probably came back for the ASMR. Fucking hell.
Well, the Asmar has already left.
They're probably waiting outside
Probably
for...
with the changeling.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't hang around town here. I mean, they were strong, but it's not worth the risk. If I
Right.
see them again, they know I'm gonna call in the military, and they're not ready for a war.
Well, it's
No,
a
no.
changeling. It's kind of hard to see them. To know
Yeah,
what
but they can't have the Asimar hanging around. There's nothing we can do about the changeling, but that Asimar's gonna turn tail as soon as he can.
He was probably waiting outside or something of the sort. Hell, it might have not even been while we were shopping. It was probably when we were doing the interrogation.
It could be either or. We kind of did both.
It was
Any of your
anytime.
friends back at the tavern that weren't aware?
Their room was fine. I'm not sure if they heard anything though. We'll be sure to ask.
I mean, even if they did see anyone, it was probably still your friend.
Yeah.
Nothing to really raise suspicion.
Fuck, this is stupid.
Well, there's nothing much we can really do now. They did leave a bottle.
Yeah, they left a bottle.
Bottle?
They had a couple pills in it. Figured out they're pills to help speaking with gods or something of the sort.
Speaking with gods,
Yeah, if you got the connection, if you just go into, I guess the best way to describe it is like a deep enough sleep, you can have sort of a dream.
Huh. You know, that's the second time sleeping magic has become relevant in this case.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
That actually is the third time. Back when we were fighting the Asmar with the druid, there was someone else. They cast I think it was sleep or something of the sort on Nyx and the Asmar fellow.
There was someone
Huh.
else?
I think it was the changeling. They might have been invisible.
I
No,
don't
no,
think
no, it wasn't.
changelings can
No, it wasn't
change
invisible.
appearances.
No, it wasn't invisible. It
but
was
he might be
somebody
able
else.
to cast spells as well.
No, it was somebody else. I heard a voice. It didn't work on me, so I heard a voice. And it wasn't the same voice as the changeling.
He may
So
just
there
be
we
good
go.
at changing his voice.
I guess.
You said the changeling appeared out of thin air, right?
I think so.
You all looked away for a second, and suddenly he was in the middle of you. Could have been invisibility.
But can't you? I don't think you can cast other spells when you're invisible. Unless it's a higher spell of it.
Or concentration. Maybe it was something simple. You could have thrown out quickly.
No,
Maybe-
invisibility, the whole thing is that if you cast something, do something, it drops. But there's
Well-
a better version of it, a greater or something of the sort, greater invisibility, that it's shorter but more powerful.
That he had, is there
Or
like
maybe he had
dude.
some sort of ring.
That might be it.
Yeah, I was gonna.
So-
say.
Even if he couldn't cast spells at that level, he might have had something that could. Lord knows I know a lot about magical objects. And he sort of
Yeah.
like shakes out his right gauntlet arm.
What in the hell are they doing?
Hmm.
The first day that you got here, when we interrogated the man at Redmond Contracting, he said that you shouldn't get involved. Said it was dangerous.
Yeah.
Are you getting cold feet now? No one will blame you. Any of you.
To be fair, we've already been involved the moment the mimic thing happened.
I don't think we can stop. We have. I'm pretty sure. Can we speak inside, not on the street?
Yeah. My place is a little crowded. Let's speak in the jailhouse.
Alright. Oh, this is a house.
Yeah.
Damn. I think what we think that they were looking for were these wooden objects. So we found one at the Redmond Contract and one back at the Dunsulk Tavern.
Sheriff's sitting there with sort of his arms crossed, laid back, and he's like, "And you said that bright light that one night, that was because of these objects?"
Yeah. Our Aelor drilled a hole in one, and the light actually wouldn't stop unless you put the same wood shavings back into the hole.
So it's some sort of insulator.
Probably.
Not lead, but
Yeah.
something of the sort.
It's wood. Nick, you mind bringing one of them out?
Just takes one out. Specifically the one that Aelor.
Yeah. There's no hole
Yes.
because I mended it, so it looks fine. But
Yeah.
would you think that perhaps it might be from the wood? No, wait, we know this answer. What was the wood of? We talked about this. Fuck. We discovered what wood it was. God, did we not write it down?
This was before we had notes, sorry.
Shit.
No, it's before you started taking notes.
Wood made from the north is what I written down.
Wood from the north. What was it? Would the Lunic Peninsula have a lot of wood that could possibly magical?
Yeah, I mean the peninsula wood. There's some bizarre kinds of tree and just general wildlife in the wastes because um, anywhere up there. I mean, there's a few different smaller forests. Nothing as big as the one in the Elkern Marsh or obviously Druidmoor, but there's definitely trees scattered around.
Yeah, but what any of them like the magical sort that could block this kind of stuff?
Lunic Peninsula is probably your best bet. Or the Northern Wastes, which is just kind of a wild card. Any given material could have come from up there because it's not only a dumping ground, but when you dump dangerous magical chemicals into the ground, it tends to affect the local life.
So I can't remember which one. It might have been from something from the north, either the Northern Waste or the Lunic Peninsula. But alright, I don't. Yeah, so we have these things, and we're not exactly gonna give them up because they very much want them. And from what I remember, it was something you could view something with it. It was. Why would they want it though?
It was, from my knowledge, made by this lady named Miriam.
Yeah, I've been looking for her, but apparently this is all connected.
She's supposed to be visiting Sunsulk in this town, but apparently she's a little overdue on that. Has she
Last
not
I heard,
still...
she was out west. She comes by here fairly often.
Do you
Responsible
know
for that religious gathering? Apparently helps with them all around.
Do you know when she's gonna be coming here?
Can't say I do. So, at the moment, we're waiting on the return of the Redmonds and this woman to come through.
We are.
Sounds like all we can do is wait.
Yeah, sounds like it.
In the meantime, last I heard, the Lock and Key, that shop on the southwest side.
Oh, yeah, the one that we're not supposed to tell you about?
Yeah, that one.
That's really fucking good.
Last I heard, he came into possession of some sort of magical item that someone sold to him. I remember hearing someone got a ping from it on their detect magic spell and sent me a tip about it. Could maybe investigate that, see if you can figure out what's going on there. Could be connected, could not. Only one way to find out.
Guess we can ask him about it. Kind of looks at Rye. Like, do you want it?
Do any of you have the detect magic?
I do.
Use it. See if you can track down that item he has.
Guess it'll be worth
Figure out
it.
what it does.
Thanks for the tip.
I'll mention it. So, I imagine you head over to the Lock and Key.
Yes.
So you're walking up. You're just like, all right, well, good old Lock and Key. We've been here before,
I'm gone.
Deja vu.
Do 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 do.
Wait, where did my token go?
You put it
Purple
all the
friend?
way off to the left. What the hell?
Oh my god.
What?
How
Why
did
is
he
he
get over
there?
there?
How did he go?
It's like over here.
Purple friend!
What the
Where are you
fuck?
going?
Direction, guy.
I think you're a little lost, my friend.
Starts running into the woods. Where are you going?
I don't have a good sense of
Nick's just like,
direction.
oh shit, they're onto me. I'm out of here. You turn around, there's a bunch of fucking military people running through, like, get him! Nix hides behind Gunark, and they're like, where'd he go? Is he behind that bush?
No,
No!
Did that bush just talk?
no,
No!
We're gonna charge you as an accessory to the crime, Mr.
no.
Leaf Face.
You'll never catch me,
Poking you with halberds. Gunark turns around and runs away, leaving Nix just standing there.
Oh my god.
Mr. Butterton will not go back to jail again!
So, you go on walking on all up on the walking.
Yeah.
We're all strutting.
And the first thing you notice is that the door to the lock and key is open. Second thing you notice is that there is a red liquid pouring from the doorway.
Oh no!
And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Don't you dare! Don't
No.
you dare! Don't you dare!
Jesus
Give me more.
Baby.
I want
oh
more,
no.
please.
Well, we're gonna try to do even more so than usual another one like midweek this week.
Oh boy.
So
Murder mystery time.
Oh
You
man,
heard
I
that.
feel so bad. We could have helped him. He was just sleepy.
He gave us
you might
a
not be
discount.
dead. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
just
give you the
spilled-
friends and family discount.
If only we took in the discount.
If only we
just-
told the sheriff.
We told him.
Jesus Christ.
Do you want I'll give you these tools, friends and family discount. Don't tell the sheriff. Bang! I've been shot. Don't tell the sheriff.
No, he was actually giving us like a help me message.
only 20 gold. Don't tell the sheriff.
Please don't tell the sheriff. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
That was his final words. Were don't tell the sheriff.
Jesus
And then the guy who
Christ.
killed him's like, don't worry, I won't. Like, blows the
Oh my
steam off
god,
his gun and
sheriff
walks away.
killed him.
The sheriff killed him.
I
No.
No one will tell the sheriff.
So,
That's gonna be the big twist at the end of the campaign. Like he's gonna
Fuck.
take off his hat, and it's gonna turn out he had a toupee the whole time, and under the toupee is the weird mark.
No.
Oh my god.
So this whole time he's actually been balding and evil.
Not
I find the
balding,
two
the
often
worst
coincide.
thing.
balding
He's
people, I
been
knew it.
balding.
I can fix him being evil, but I can't fix him balding.
I can't fix.
That's what the toupee's for.
Fuck.
If only we bought that wig.
He was wearing a toupee, kind of a red flag. Saying
True.
right.
If we gave him the
Ain't
wig,
shit
all
anymore.
this could have been avoided.
Anyways, I'm gonna go romance the changeling. Ha ha ha. He thinks I'm hot.
Hey,
Be
anything you want
and more, baby girl.
Hey, what's up, baby?
He did call you a stud.
He did call me a stud. Oh, that was fun.
You're living up to it.
Oh my god.
But oh fuck. Thank you for your game, Rosie. That was fun. Can't wait to play tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow. For exactly tomorrow.
Yippee.
Tomorrow.
See you in 24
Tomorrow.
hours. This is a threat.
Alright.
This is threat.
Answer him
Yeah,
immediately.
I'm actually
Answer him.
really happy with that session, even more so than like I think that might be my favorite one we've done so far.
Really?
Because instead of like flashy combat and stuff like that, it was like, you know,
The mental
mystery,
game.
and it feels like things are becoming relevant. I really like when you got back and just the bottles on the ground marked with a Z, and it's like,
Yeah,
that's like
my
I
God.
love that type of shit of like,
it's good.
especially like the tests and like figuring out what it is and being like, okay, we have a general idea. Also, I really liked being able to be all these like weird ass NPCs.
I bet you had fun with that.
I fucking love the NPCs. They were silly.
Yeah, I love it. I love interacting with random people. Just like
I liked
asking
the
our-
one that was like, I'll give you a friends and family discount, and then he bled a lot.
Yeah, that's kind of sad, bro.
Nah.
I know that was my favorite quirk of him, just being able to bleed a lot. It's so
Well, you know what? If he is dead, I'm taking his thieves' tools.
Oh my god. Don't rob a dead
fun. Was
man.
this the family-friendly discount?
There's a
His ghost-
sign. There's a sign right above the thieves' tools that says 20 gold.
Gotta pay. You
He
gotta pay
snatches it, the entire place bursts into flames.
It was rigged by the guy that killed him.
No, then suddenly the white walls get all fleshy. The room was a mimic.
It's a mimic!
He sinks into the floor. He was part of the mimic.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
But
you,
yes.
you notice this isn't his blood. You actually lift him up. He's okay. Seems to have passed out, but he actually stabbed the floor, which is now bleeding.
Oh
Roll
shit,
initiative.
that's worse.
That'd be
We're
fucking
fighting
cool,
another
honestly.
mimic.
It's like, oh guys, this entire campaign gonna be.
Oh god, the entire world's a
every
mimic.
6 sessions there will be a mimic. At least one.
Just
We don't know what
Walk-
it is, but
walk
there will
into
be
the room
one.
and immediately punch a wall. Be like, hold on, let
Let me just quickly
I
check.
like how Gnark's still a bush this
Yeah.
entire time.
This fucking
I might
Sheriff
sell
Crow
the
looked at
bush.
this
I
bush
didn't-
and
I
said,
forgot
I'm not
about
gonna
that.
question
Yeah.
it. And I respect that.
I'm glad we
Yeah, I
have
mean,
this.
He knew it
bush.
was Gnark just by the size of it and was like...
Yeah.
And he also knows that that shop is there, so he was probably just like...
Huh.
Yeah.
I know where that's from. I saw it being sold.
He sees everything in this town.
He does. He didn't see this fucking robbery though.
No, apparently not. Who said it was a
Apparently-
robbery?
Well, I mean, no one told him about it. So.
There's
No,
no
it was-
guarantee
it
that
was a
this
really
robbery.
violent
This could've-
gift-giving.
This might have been a robbery gone wrong, or maybe someone was trying to silence him.
Or maybe they were spilling a bunch of ketchup on the floor.
Oh, I
So
was
something-
talking about Nyx's room.
Oh, yeah, you didn't see shit.
Yeah, how the fuck?
The fuck?
How did Palpy sleep with that? Like, it
Yeah, I can't wait to see your excuse of how Palpy slept through that shit.
He was just really tired from that
Aloy is
fight,
just sitting
man.
there, it's like, you know what, they left me blind for so long, I'm not gonna say shit.
No, he heard, and it's like, not important.
Eh, whatever. Probably
Or
fucking
maybe
somebody.
the guy wasn't as loud as you think he was. Maybe
True.
he tore it apart gently.
As a treat.
Gently.
Non-violently.
He rolled a nat 20 on stealth.
I mean, knowing Palfy, she's just gonna be like, honestly, I thought that was you guys just throwing your shit around.
Oh my
You
God.
fucking
Sure,
I'm not
Marty.
surprised. It's
But
You
next.
from
fucking
one
people
eye-
are freaks. You fucking freak!
Oh my
You're a
God.
freak!
Not again.
Well, that was wild. Can we say slurs now?
Oh
No,
my god.
no, wait. Guys, say goodbye to the
Cow
chat.
out!
We'll see you guys later this week because we get a bonus session. Woo!
It's
Bye.
not for you, it's
When
for
we'll
Kerr.
figure it out.
Bye bye.